I want to know what makes you a king. Like what?
I feel like you a king when you truly know the value you bring one. And when I say you know the value you bring, you're able to assess and to break down the value you can provide for somebody else. And beyond that, that person also can break down and observe and obviously see what value you provide. One, you breathe a lot of that includes a lot of breathing life into people. You know what I'm saying? That's one big thing. A lot of people don't breathe life into people these days. Everybody wants to be everything's so fast and instant. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to take time to actually water plants and water gardens. They want to just go to the grocery store and get flowers that's already cut. You know what I'm saying? Instead of growing their own garden. That's real so shit. I feel like once you understand what I'm saying right now, because I'm not speaking literally on gardens, obviously. I'm not a gardener here, people, but if you see between the lines what I'm saying, then you understand that's why I'm a king, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Snap on that. Random.
Right now. It's already on.
Right now. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
I knock dimes. They make it pay me for my time.
Hey.
Run like wintertime. Joking with my mask off.
Hey.
I do the dash when I'm in sport. I ain't dealing with no dork or no nerd. Off the curb. In the birds.
Hey. Hey. This shit slapping. Hold up, man. Hold up, y'all. Man. What it do, man? It be that man. 3D Dev. How are y'all doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. And y'all tuning in to another Random Conversation. Shout out to my co-host, Jay.
Yee.
Hey, so wait, hold up. Tonight is we have a special guest. We don't have like no regular guest right now, man. First of all, this is fam, you feel me? But not just because he's my fam. I really feel like on music, not many people is fucking with this man. And not just that. This man is an intellectual individual. I really feel like I know he's another mogul that's coming up to the game. I just don't know it yet. You feel me? So hold up. Let's get a round of applause for our special guest, Westside Moe.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? Talk to the people, man.
Appreciate y'all having me out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Ready to have an interesting conversation. Let's see what we talking about tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
I
appreciate you for coming on here,
bro.
Hell
man.
yeah.
Appreciate you. Most definitely.
Hey, yo. So, random. Hey, bro. So, if you could be any animal, what animal would you be, and why would you be that animal?
I'll be an eagle.
Okay.
That's not my favorite animal per se, but if you say which animal would I pick to be, I would say eagle, so I can fly. You know what I'm saying? I can see everything from a different point of view. Got a vantage point basically on everything. You know what I'm saying? And they strong as hell. I seen a video of an eagle pick up a deer. You know what I'm saying? So so they can fly. They strong as hell. Just so there's a bunch of reasons I would say that, but overall, I say eagle.
That's real shit.
Okay, random. Which one is your favorite animal then?
That's hard, man. Because me and my cousins, we used to, grow up watching Animal Planet. So, we real in tune with animals. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, I like big cats.
Okay.
I like big cats. I like elephants.
Elephants do go
so,
crazy. They said elephant never forgets. Random. You feel like you got good memory, Dev?
Oh, shit. I thought he was going to ask me. I'm like, shit. I'm like, hell yeah.
Hey, that nigga always do that shit. He did it in the beginning. I can never catch him back. Wait, hold up. So, random. Yes, I do feel like I do have good memory, but I have, I feel like I have very selective memory. You feel me? Like some shit, like when it's come to fat, like let's say my wallet or something, I be forgetting like a motherfucker. But long term, like I be remembering some shit. But anyway, hold up. Random. Yo, all right. If y'all didn't know about something about Mo, bro, I grew up with him, right? And something that we loved growing up was Power Rangers, bro.
Hell
So
yeah.
if you could be
Shit.
yeah, for real. So hey, shout out to the Power Rangers. Hey, we be morphing out this motherfucker. Hey, bro. So if you could be any Power Ranger, what Power Ranger would you be? And what's the reason why you'd be that Power Ranger?
Either red or blue. Probably, now that I'm older, I'd probably say blue. Red would be fun and everything. You the leader and all that kind of shit, but that's a lot of responsibility. You got to be careful what you asking for. You know what I'm saying? Blue, I got a lot of power, but I could chill back sometimes. I'm like, hey, that's on you, Red. You know what I'm saying? When shit going down. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that I can't handle that or don't want that, but for the sake of the question, I'll say blue.
Okay. Hey, random. What about you, Jay? What Power Ranger would you be?
Hey, if it was up to me, I'd be the black one. That one was always hella clean to me. You feel me? I think at one point he damn near had the Rhino truck running.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
he was mobbing with the Rhino truck. You feel me? That was too hard, so I had to be that one. You feel me? Random. Which one you be, Dev?
Who? Random. Hey, yo, I'm being Tommy. I'm the is Tommy the White Ranger?
Yeah, you the White Ranger. You
The White Ranger. He came out here out of nowhere. White Ranger. You feel me? Long hair. You feel me? I got that long hair too. You feel me? Hey, but hold up. Shout out to everybody that's on the chat. Chat popping right now. It's 7 y'all up on here. Hey, shout out to the ladies, to the queens. Hey, let's go. Random. Yo, bro. So I know you lyrically, bro. I know you're like someone who is on your shit. You feel me? So I have a question for you. Who's your top 5 music influencers for you?
Shit, that's hard as hell.
It don't mean no order, just like top 5 people that really like.
Boy wise, or just I don't know. That's hard. I just say my top 5.
Yeah, all right, go ahead.
Rappers or something. I say Jeezy, Lloyd Banks, you know. Fabulous, Nip for sure. Let me see. Ooh, that shit hard. You know, excluding Pac. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's cliche to say Pac or Big, so excluding them. Probably Wayne for sure. Yeah, Wayne.
I feel that. Hell yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah. So random. Do you feel like people music should always have content? You feel like it's cool that people make shit about nothing and that's popping? Like, what's your take on people's thoughts on what's popular? You feel me?
I mean, I feel like music is energy. It's a vibration. So whatever you like, whatever your preference is, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, you know, outside looking in, you know, people might see me and think, oh, you only listen to gangster rap or trap shit or some shit. I listen to everything. I listen to country music. Shit. I listen to, you know, some rock. I like a lot of light rock. You know what I'm saying? You know,
damn, that's what's
up.
up.
Whatever sound good to my ear, whatever's pleasing to my ear, whatever resonates with my eardrums. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm rocking with. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so random. That song Corner Store. Yo, who the fuck did the beat on that shit?
Oh man,
bro?
that's my boy from Seattle. Shout out my boy Kenzie Beats from Seattle, man.
If y'all ain't heard Corner Store, bro.
Yeah, man.
Right now,
hey,
I got y'all. Hold up, we 2 hours in.
He a cold brother. You know what I'm saying? He a cold brother, man. He cold.
Hey,
that Corner Store goes
bruh,
stupid,
Dev put this
y'all.
on, bro. Cause we was
vibing right now.
We was sliding, right?
Real
And Dev put this on. I'm like, I'm just slapping. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this? He like, bruh, it's Mo. I'm like, oh, this shit finna be lit, bro.
I got people hit me from the trap, goddamn.
Bruh. Listen to what this nigga's saying, though. Listen to what he is saying. You feel me?
We ain't
Shout
lying,
out to Mo.
The trap booming right now too.
Hey,
I'm trying to put the phone on, man.
Just like Barracuda.
Text that nigga and tell him what he want.
Hey, let me know if y'all can hear it in the background.
Hey, can y'all hear it? Hey, just somebody give us a thumbs up if you can hear it. But I just want to vibe out with y'all one time. This is that Corner Store. This shit goes stupid. Hey, wait, hold up, man. Wait, all right, bro. Hold up. Random, dog. Oh, shit, the live went off? It did.
That's the camera.
Oh, what happened with the camera? Oh.
Hop back in.
Oh shit! What?
Right back, yo.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Technical difficulties. It's still recording though right now, though, huh? Oh, so we still live for YouTube right now. That's what I gotta remember.
Don't spark that yet. Hold on, we're gonna. You know, that shit gonna be hella loud in this bitch. We gonna be able to still hit that fan on?
Nah.
We ain't gonna be able to hear shit. Yeah, just put that out real quick.
Damn, Tim, it's going popping too. They always try to hate. Wow, we got 10 people.
It's all good. It's gonna be 20 on this one.
Yeah, you right. Hey, appreciate that positive energy. You right.
You know,
that shit was going.
You know that shit going, baby. You know that shit going, baby.
That shit back up.
That shit go. It's all gravy.
We
still learning. We still getting it going.
Exactly.
Shit.
Hey,
we ain't pros yet. Shit.
I fuck with you, bro.
We ain't pros yet. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Real shit,
But
bro.
damn it, we here. Damn it.
You feel me? I like what you say, yeah, you feel me? Because we on our way to become pros.
Yeah. Shit, what else?
It's just the journey, y'all.
Shit, what else?
And on YouTube, you getting to see everything. Because guess what? I'm not cutting none of this out. Because we raw and authentic up on here, y'all. So y'all just caught everything on YouTube. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
But hey, y'all. So let's keep this shit rolling, man. So, random. So before I shout out this random question, shout out to Prophet. Because Prophet's the one that really made me think of this question, because last time when I was up here, we had this conversation and it really just stuck with me. So, random. Jay. So, what do you think you are? A pathos, a ethos, or a Legos?
So
And before and bro, since you're Mr. Breakdown, break it down for the people too. What I'm talking about.
okay, bet. So I'm not sure on the super specifics, but I'll give y'all just a quick gist. So to my understanding, there's three different, basically you call them patterns the brain works in. There's ethos, logos, and pathos. I think pathos. Okay, pathos. Yeah. Shout out Capo. So with logos, you base your thought patterns in logic. With pathos, you base your thought patterns in passion. So no, that's emotions. Yep. And then ethos, you base your thought patterns damn near based on your spirit, your sense of intuition, that gut feeling, kind of just something told me. You feel me? So if you had to ask me which one I was, and you know it's trippy, man, or prior to us coming down here and doing an interview with Capo, I would say I was a logos, you feel me? Because I always damn near try to cross my T's and dot my I's. I always try to, you feel me, 2 plus 2 is always 4, you feel me, not 5 because you said it is. But after the conversation, he was like, we all eat those. And then we had another conversation about that later. And since then, I've been paying attention to how I really navigate. And I think I was for surely heavily logos. But as I've matured and got older, it's definitely ethos. So it's like, if I'm speaking honestly of myself, it's definitely a solid balance between logic, but the spirit is always going to guide it, though. You feel me? If the plan don't make sense, we're not going to run it. But sometimes something just tell you, you get that something told me, you got to run with that because that supersedes the logic, you feel me, in my life for me. So what would you say y'all is?
All right, random. It's on Mo. What would you say yours is, bro? Pathos, Legos, or ethos?
Shit.
Make
That's
sure you
all,
speak
like,
up to the
you know,
microphone, so.
I feel like Prophet's ass always be saying, what you saying all the time? You saying pathos? Yeah, you always say I'm pathos. We laughing. It's like an inside joke, and he always be pathos ass Mo. Like, I mean, I feel like at the same time, yeah, but it's like me specifically. I feel like I give, what I want to show you with each person, each interaction, all that kind of thing. So yeah, I could be a pathos, but I also could be an ethos or a logos in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? But overall, for the sake of the question, I don't want to be that guy. I'm like, I'm all three. You know what I'm saying? But for the sake of the question, I would say what I truly feel. I would say ethos. Not to be cliche, but that's really how I feel because a lot of times I be doing shit, and I'm a very logical person too, like you were saying, you like to cross your eyes and all that kind of stuff too. I'm very analytical, very observant, you know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, I'll be doing something that I feel is on course, but I'll get a certain feeling, and that certain feeling I can't ignore it. It just keeps getting louder and louder and louder and louder, and I can just keep ignoring it, or I can choose to accept it, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's that true inner, you know what I'm saying, like that's the ethos in me basically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's heavy right there. So there's some game I got from 3D. I remember he was saying basically the more he was telling me to meditate. You feel me? Because when you meditate, it helps you clear your mind, and that helps that little voice kind of be louder. But then on top of that lesson, the more you listen to that little voice, it gets louder. That's something I've experienced. You feel me, Mo? Would you say? Because I mean, listening to you speak. And honest, I feel like the voice. I don't know if I said this last time, but the words people use is like a telescope. I don't know if you ever looked through a telescope, but it's like a telescope to their brain because you can only whip out certain words in a specific fashion if your brain functions at that level. Period.
Most definitely.
So with you listening to your music, and then what I got from you last time and what we already on right now, I definitely can see the calculations. You feel me? Now I ain't gonna lie. I forgot what this conversation started at. I done dropped it.
Pathos, egos, and Legos. Okay,
Oh, the intuition. You feel me?
Sir.
Now, okay, that's where I was going with it. Your intuition, you on top of it, and like you just described it, it's already loud for you. How do you feel like someone who's kind of got that intuition, but they're not used to following it? How can they level up that skill set?
I mean, it is a skill because to get to that point, you have to be able to rationalize something in the midst of the moment. And I always tell all my niggas, everybody that's around me, I always say, rationalizing things in the midst of the moment, that's a skill. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can, like I say, for instance, y'all right now, after this podcast is over, y'all can get an argument about, I don't know, Lord knows what. You know what I'm saying? And y'all could Y'all basically can keep arguing all that kind of shit, or like, how can I break it down? Like,
I think I feel where you're going with this.
you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
I think so. So I'm gonna shoot at it and we'll see if this hit, right? So, because what I'm thinking you're going with is we could sit there and argue just for the sake of arguing, just going. Basically, at that point, it's an ego thing. Exactly. Because it's, I don't want to lose. You feel me? You're not gonna play me, and then he feel that way. So we arguing for damn near this manhood thing.
Exactly.
Or we could damn near rationalize, like you said, take a look at it. Like, wait a minute,
what are we even doing here? You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy for y'all to have an argument right now, then y'all both go home and separately be like, damn, I was kind of tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Rationalize way later.
He laying down, doing what he's doing, making his moves separately, and he like, damn, I was kind of tripping. You make your moves separately, like, damn, I was kind of. Even your girl might be like, you was kind of tripping a little bit. You like, damn, I was kind of tripping. You know what I'm saying? That's easy. That's easy. Anybody can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's easy to rationalize after the moment.
Right.
But during the fact when things are happening, and you're like able to take that moment to think and be like, wait a minute, I'm kind of that's a skill. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a skill set. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
I just had this conversation on the way.
Audio's lagging.
Audio's lagging.
All right, thank you. Hey, thank you, Shalina, for saying that. For real, thank you.
Audio is lagging. I don't know what to tell you.
That's
how's it sounding now? We doing a mic check.
That's the internet then. Maybe the connection.
Y'all niggas need to turn y'all Wi-Fi off. That's what we doing.
Maybe it's our internet.
Hey, all right. So give me thumbs up. Can y'all hear us?
Hey, Random. How many bars you got at the house? More. No shots though. I'm just teasing.
How we doing? It's still lagging. That John's still lagging.
Yo, can anybody else stamp the lag on the audio?
Hey, Shalina, is it still lagging? Could you let us know? Appreciate you. But anyways, Random, we're going to keep this going.
She said nope.
It's not lagging no more? Thank you. Appreciate you. Hey, shout out to Shalina, real one. Hey, let's go. So, Random, you know what? Bro, you know what? Fuck it, bro. We about to turn this shit up. What that mean, bro? What that mean? Hold up.
Hey, that's it.
Hold up. What that mean? What?
Random Rambo.
Hey, Random. Wait, hold up. Rambo Random. Hey, we about to boom, 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 boom. So, bro, so we about to do right now is I'm about to ask you a lot of questions right now, right? At Rambo page right now. Then after that, we're going to analyze and break you down.
I'm ready. Come on.
All right? Let me know when you're ready, bro.
Go.
Who are you?
Shit, I'm the Earth.
Can you fly?
Most definitely.
What's Earth?
The Earth is
me. Can you go to the moon?
I did already.
Do you feel like you're ether?
I am.
Are you a Scorpio?
I definitely am.
What's your mom's name?
Shit.
Can you flow?
Can I flow? I'm water.
Ooh, why are you water?
Because that's my essence.
Who's E40?
Who's E40? Yeah. He's the water. I am the water.
Where are you from?
I'm from San Jose.
Are you sure?
Most definitely.
Are you a shark?
Nah.
Or a lion?
I'm a motherfucking killer shark.
Are you sure?
Now you got. I ain't gonna lie. You got me that last. I ain't even gonna hold you. No, I ain't gonna hold you. You got that last.
We're gonna end it right there.
You got me. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, okay, for sure. Hey, right there, bro. So what's up, Mr. Breakdown Jay? How did Mo do?
This one is interesting. You feel me? So there was definitely a little. I'll be all the way honest. I felt a slight hezzy.
A slight hezzy.
A slight
little Chris Paul.
But the details on his shots though, you feel me? I'm like, I can't. You feel me? I'm water. He's the water. I'm the water. You feel me? The shots he was firing off from the bottom of the hip though. You feel me? So I'll say, go with your inner instinct. You feel me? Because it's always spot on.
Surely.
You don't need my verification, but just to read what happened. You feel me? And for those people out there, you feel me? If you felt like he answered the way that you would, because I probably would be somewhere where I might end up hesitating a little bit. But if all your shots is pure, let them things fly, man, because your first mind is on point.
That's true.
So I'll give him the W, though, because the shots were too detailed, you feel me?
That's real. And if I got to break you down, bro, I'll give it to you like this. I felt like you was in the flow, and even when the flow fucked up, and I kept it going, you weren't like, "Oh, fuck it, bro, I'm done." You still stayed in the flow. So in a sense, you still stayed in the flow. You feel me? So, hey, I'll give it to you, bro. That was good, dog.
A little curveball, you can't lie. You ain't gonna lie. You got me a little curveball. Come
hey, that's what's up, bro.
Bit.
Okay, Random. So speaking of flows, right?
Yeah.
Society don't want you to realize your potential, and your environment got you feeling detrimental. Sobriety got you feeling real experimental, and your family talking down with no credentials. You feel me?
Surely.
So that bar right there, there's a lot of people who got dreams and aspirations, but the people closest to them, whom they consider family, sometimes doesn't support them, and
Definitely.
they let that be the reason they put their fire out. Can you elaborate on that bar and kick some game to that person? How should they be looking at that?
I mean, I feel like anything like you just said, continue off what you were saying earlier. You gotta follow your intuition and do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Your family, your parents, your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, no matter what it is. You know, you gotta just can do what feels right in your gut, your intuition. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what feels right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that they don't care. It's not that they don't care about your dreams or aspirations. It's just that they telling you shit off based their experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I'm a black sheep. So like for me, growing up, it was always ain't shit no one could tell me. You know what I'm saying? Because I always been making shit happen for myself. You get what I'm saying? Because I had to. You know what I'm saying? I just said I'm piss poor. I'm in the motherfucking shitting and pissing in the alley, some shit. You know what I'm saying? I got running water. I'm just saying, like, at the same time, it's, you know, you want certain things. You looking around, you like, either I can be a product of my environment, or I can, you know, rise above that, ascend from that. You know what I'm saying? And choose to make my own choices and have my own experiences instead of living through someone else's experiences. And that's what a lot of times your parents do. They can't help it. They're your parents. So they want the best for you, quote unquote. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, a lot of shit they tell you is based on their own experiences. You know what I'm saying?
That part. So I want to go ahead and bridge that a little further, you feel me? Because there's a lot of people on here that are parents and they're young parents, you feel me? Because, I mean, your kids are young right now. So keep in mind, whatever your kids' dreams are, because the bar that resonated with me the most on that one was your family talking down with no credentials. Now, my family, I was blessed. My family never really got at me like that. But there's a lot of people's families who we do take advice from, but they never did it. They ain't got no pudding, you feel me? It's proving the pudding. For us, we just say pudding sometimes. If they don't have no pudding, if you never had anything, you never was on the radio back in the day, you never had CD sales back in the day, how you going to tell somebody they can't get it? Sales in music or podcasting or whatever it is, you feel me? And for your kids that's coming up, maybe they want to do something like they want to make video games. Maybe they want to be a Twitch all-star player. Because I think Kid said something earlier about being on Twitch. I know some of them dudes get paid. They get paid for that.
They getting buku bucks.
Buku, yeah. So whatever your family do, encourage them, you feel me?
Hey, yo, that's some real shit what they're saying. So, bro, random. So when I look at you, bro, and I look at certain individuals, I can feel them people when there are kings. You just see it in them, royalties in their blood. And you're somebody, I can give them their flowers. You're somebody where you're the first person I heard that says, hey, there's kings and there's peasants. There's a balance. You feel me? Can't everybody be kings, bro.
Hell no.
So I want to know what makes you a king. Like what?
I feel like you a king when you truly know the value you bring, one. And when I say you know the value you bring, you're able to assess and to break down the value you can provide for somebody else. And beyond that, that person also can break down and observe and obviously see what value you provide, one. You know, you that includes a lot of breathing life into people. You know what I'm saying? That's one big thing. A lot of people don't breathe life into people these days. Everybody wants to be, everything's so fast and instant. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to take time to actually water plants and water gardens. They want to just go to the grocery store and get flowers that's already cut. You know what I'm saying? Instead of growing their own garden. So I feel like once you understand what I'm saying right now, because I'm not speaking literally on gardens, obviously. I'm not a gardener here, people. But if you see between the lines what I'm saying, then you understand that's why I'm a king, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Snap on that shit. That's some real shit what he just said, though. Hey, how do you feel about that kingship, bro? So, Jay, random, what do you feel like makes a king?
Man, that's deep. I feel like I could keep it surface and be like, you feed your people, you feel me? You protect your people. You create opportunities for your people, you feel me? But I think an ultimate king is someone who can not only do those things of king. I mean, y'all, you feel me? We know those things, but I feel like some next level king shit is with the lessons. You're not only able to teach them, you're able to display what it looks like to be a student learning that lesson. So that way you give someone a visual opportunity to see what it looks like right in their face. And I think some of the cleanest moments I've had is someone who I looked up to doing like the next steps I had in front of me. So it was just like, damn, I ain't got no excuses at this point. You feel me?
That's real. And for me, I feel like somebody is a king is I feel like kings love unconditionally. You feel me? Kings understand and they look between the lines, and they understand about feeding their family and not feeding their family, feeding more than just their family, and they understand about the seeds, and they understand that there might be sacrifices, and they're ready for the sacrifices. Cause you feel me? They're doing anything to fulfill their purpose and make sure that their kingdom is protected and secure. You feel me? A king is we're playing chess. You feel me? We're thinking when you think we're not thinking. At the same time, we're feeling we think we're not feeling. You feel me? We on some deep shit where we look between the lines and we're seeing shit that y'all not seeing. You feel me? That's why we're kings, and that's why. But you know what's crazy though? I feel like everybody's not a king, but I feel like anybody can become a king. On some deep shit. It's just like everybody's possible can become a king, but not everybody's born a king.
I mean, to an extent. I mean, from my own.
I think,
yeah.
That's
the way my crazy mind works. You know what I'm saying? I feel like to an extent, you know what I'm saying. Just like you could teach someone to be a principal. I mean, they're a good principal though.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Though? So like you can make someone a manager of a company. I mean, they're a good manager. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel. Yeah, you got a title of being a king, but are you? Yeah, do you know what really come with that? Do you know really by definition you could be a king? But do you really know what come with that, and can you actually be a true, real good king? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't want. I'm weary on how I say good because you know there's good and there's bad, and what the fuck is good and what the fuck is bad. Exactly. That's another conversation. Exactly. But you get what I'm saying. So, but you get what I'm trying to say. So it's like, yeah, you can be appointed that title, but are you truly that though? Is that what you are though? You know what I'm saying?
So random. I know both of you gentlemen are men with vision, and you can see pretty much. I feel like people with vision, you can see problems and solutions before. Like if you was playing a video game and now level 1, I already know what you got to do levels 5, 6, 7, and 8. I know where you got to jump, duck, roll, go right and left at. You feel me? And we see those details way in advance. So do you feel like that people can't appreciate the details that they don't see?
What's up, Mo? What's on you, man?
Shit, most definitely. I feel like that goes synonymous with like, you know, the whole ignorance is bliss thing. That's what I feel like, you know, shit, how could you know, there's so many great things out here, but if you don't know about them, shit, you're not missing nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're not missing shit if you don't know about it. Shit. You know? So, but the moment you know about some shit and you're not in on it, you start sweating, your stomach start hurting, you fuck. This has been going on the whole time in my nose, and you start tripping, you feel some kind of way. But if you don't know about that shit, how can you ever have those feelings? You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Right. Real shit, man.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Dale.
Nah, that's some real shit what Mo just said, y'all. But you know what, bro? We gonna keep this going, dog, cause this is random, dog. You feel me? We've been on some deep shit right now, but random, switch it up. Hold up, we rewind. We really about to switch it up right now. So, bro, I'm gonna say Megan Fox, Rihanna, and Carrie Hilson. Marry, one night stand, and friend zone. Who you going with?
First, fuck off. All three of them hoes can fly off besides Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna, that's bae right there. Shit, who you said? Carrie Hilson and Megan Fox. First of all, Megan Fox, she the shorty. I'm let me not talk too recklessly. Look, Megan Fox though, she the shorty. Our friends on her for sure. Cause she the type, she'll probably have her bunch of she does a little pool party. She in the mix. She probably like know Scott Storch or some shit. Like Scott Storch is my part, like my dad's friend. Like, you know, she might be on that, you know, that Valley girl, that LA shit, that Hollywood shit. So she might have the connections for surely. Megan Fox. She's in Transformers and shit too, I believe, right? That's a good ass movie. It's my favorite. That's a good ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she in a bunch of shit. So you know, she cool. But look at my shorty, hell no.
Hey, you know it's crazy. Raven said Megan Fox. I would have not said Megan Fox. Now you, damn.
That's what she said. I would have picked.
Actually, for you, she said Megan Fox was on the.
Hell nah. Definitely not. Definitely not.
All right.
Nah. And you said Carrie Hilson.
Carrie
Hilson. She could be what was his friend zone?
One night stand and Mary.
Friend zone, one night stand. Damn.
Carrie Hilson bad.
Okay, I got you that back. I say I want to stand Megan Fox ass, and our friends on Carrie, cause Carrie got the music shit popping. She gonna help me get on my shit, get on my songwriting shit. She know she got the real connections that I need. She got the connections I need. You know, Megan Fox got the connections to the niggas partying and doing the wild shit. I can do that shit myself, my own time. But motherfucking Carrie Hilson, she gonna have the she got the connections for the real shit. That's correlated with what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, Rihanna, we ain't even. That's like I said. That's obvious. What we doing there? You know what I'm saying? We out to Barbados. Where we out to Jamaica? We out to Trinidad. Where we out to?
Hey,
I don't care.
Man. I thought the hype. I thought it was hype with Rihanna, bro. I went to I think the Playhouse in LA, bro. She was there, bro.
Was she bad in person?
Right. Hey, the hype is real.
Oh shit! That nigga's hella
The
funny.
hype is real.
Oh man, that's hella funny.
Yeah, that nigga is stupid.
That was funny as
All
hell.
right, bro. So random, bro. So I know you're a rap.
Play, no play.
Hey, bro.
What you say?
Hey, bro. So I know you're a rapper, dog. So how do you feel about music today, though? How you feel about music that's going on today?
I feel like it's great. It's just a lot of good shit going on. You know, I feel like what the big problem is nowadays. I've been saying it for a couple years now too. I feel like what the problem is, well, one, we come from a different era, just like everybody else does, you know. But at the same time, I feel like specifically what's going on today with rap is that you have a bunch of different subgenres. You get what I'm saying? So like, you know, like one of my biggest pet peeves is when people be like, Trippie Redd ain't fucking with Jay-Z. Like, my nigga, how can you even compare the two? That's like, that's not a comparison. Why would you compare those two? You get what I'm trying to say?
Man, we
Like,
should. You said they all broken up into subcategories.
yeah, it's like subgenres now. You got
Subgenres,
like you
yeah.
have basically like a how can I say like an alternative rock or alternative
Of
rap,
rap.
excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
The
you
alternative rock
got like
and
a
rap.
heavy metal rap now and shit. Like, y'all heard of that? What's Cat's name? I don't want to give bruh a shout out, but you know what I'm saying? What's his name? Mario Judah or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he just one dude, like he from the South somewhere, he doing his thing. It's like he got this whole like rock rap shit going on. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope sound. Like I said, like I was to playing what I was saying earlier. For me, I like whatever sounds dope. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care what it is, what genre it is, because at the end of the day, a genre is just a label. You get what I'm saying? The music shouldn't have a label. You get what I'm saying? If you want to have a song that has a rock chorus and a rap verses on it, then that's what the fuck. And it sound good, then do your thing.
Okay. So what about people who spit in bars but they never really live that life?
Yeah, you got a lot of that shit going on. Like I seen Lil Tecca. I seen an interview with Lil Tecca. You know, and his most famous song, he's talking about he got 2 twin chops and shit, like 2 twin Glocks. He says shit like that. And then in the interview, he's talking about, you know, I'm a young kid. I don't do all that. I don't even drive. You know, I don't got no guns. And I'm not trapping. He's talking about black. He talking about you got black. I got white. What you want? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's saying, you know, he don't do none of that. So, you know,
That's trippy.
in a sense, if he's able to admit that and say that, and people still rock with him, then who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? At that point, it's entertainment. So if the people, if he has a core group of people that are entertained by that, who the fuck am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what I'm trying to do, right? Too, is get a fan base.
So I gotta give you a rose on that. My mom told me give me her roses while she here. You feel me? Because too many of us wait to show love after the fact. So, bruh, the fact that you feel me, as someone who makes music and what I know of you, true to your music, you feel me? Like, to have that position, that's, bruh, hats off. You feel? You know what?
Good, appreciate you. What's that?
Hats off
shit.
on that one, because a lot of people, you feel me? We got this mentality like it's like abundance versus scarcity mentality. Like if somebody popping, that somehow means it's not as much popping this to go around. You feel me?
Definitely.
And it's kind of like you like, hey, if he got people that follow him and they want to do that, that's on them. Good for them. Like not even saying it with no chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what's up. More people need to be like that. But random touching on these chops though. You got a song all slapping. You said your inventory look like Mega Man.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? So I understand that, but can you bust that down for the
Man.
audience? Now at the same time, let me say this too, because I got a lot of respect for people who have done what they had to do. You feel me?
Definitely.
And anybody who really gets down or have gotten down, you know, to not put your business on TV.
Most definitely.
You feel me? So
I mean, you know, obviously inventory. We're not slow to my inventory, but you know what I'm saying? Where that reference comes from though is, you know, growing up, I had a what was it, Nintendo 64? Yeah, N64. That's what I had. That was my game. That was my first game system. Was a Nintendo 64. So it's like, you know, Mega Man was one of the first games I had, and I used to play that motherfucker. That shit was hard as fuck. And you know, one thing that was stuck with me is every time you either had to go fight a boss or you go to the next level, you always make sure you stop at that store. You get your inventory up. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you're going to need your inventory. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? What always happens if you try to be like, oh, I got enough stuff, basically, because you know you already passed the last level. Just like life. You know what I'm saying? You pass the last level, and as you progress, you think you have enough to go to the next level. But now you got to keep learning. There's more levels, there's more tests. You know what I'm saying? So as you obtain knowledge or obtain certain skills or items, whatever, you always think you're prepared for the next thing. But there's always gonna be new challenges. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is initially you try to go be like, man, I'm good. I've been surfing through the first 3 levels. I'm good. It's level 4 now. I'm good. Right. You get to level 4. You try to go run through. You get smacked up. You're like, damn, I should stop at that store. Go back to that store real quick. Get my inventory up. So it's like the same kind of thing. But that I applied to that bar is like, there was a time where it's like, shit, I need to get my inventory up. You know what I'm saying? So once I got my inventory up, it's like I got my inventory up. Like I'm prepared for what's coming at me. If niggas come right now, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm stocked up. Basically, I'm good. So so
that's fire.
That's where that bar came from.
Yeah, that's what's up. So Random, do you believe in manifestation, and is that something you've used in your life?
Most definitely. I feel like manifestation is becoming I don't want to say watered down, but it's becoming a thing kind of like where it's like a thin line now. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people kind of like just say manifestation to make themselves feel good a little bit. I feel like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is, because you can manifest something. Because manifest something is to, in my opinion, or the way I see it, is to first visualize something. You know what I'm saying? You could write something down to visualize it. You can have it in your head, visualize it, what it may be. You keep thinking about something so much that it becomes your reality, right? But in order to do that, you still have to put action in. You can't just sit there on the couch and just keep saying this, that without doing any action. You're sitting there eating hot Cheetos, scratching your ass all day. You still gotta get up and perform action, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it gets to the point where kind of like a lot of people are kind of making manifestation today a little bit into like some kind of wishing game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little my opinion.
That's fire on that verbiage, the wishing game.
It's kind of like a wishing game kind of thing where I can manifest something because I'm gonna just sit here and manifest. Like, yeah, you could. I'm not gonna knock you because anything's possible in this world. I done seen some crazy shit. So I'm not gonna knock you, but it's like, what action are you gonna perform though? How much do you really want it though? You know what I'm saying? Is you gonna sit there and visualize, but are you gonna visualize and get up and make it happen?
I feel like you're talking to me right now. That's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just how I feel. Like, but to answer your question, I got a little off track, but I definitely feel like that's what I've been doing my whole life. A lot of shit, I feel like my whole life don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably this nigga right there in the back twisting bottles and shit that probably told me once upon a time that this world just don't make sense. And as soon as you realize that shit, everything starts to make sense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As funny as that sounds, right? As contradicting as that sounds, life don't make sense. And as soon you realize that, life begins to make sense. You get what I'm saying? That's the coldest part.
Man, I really do. You feel me? But I'm gonna try to bust that down just in case we lost anybody. You feel me? Because what he's saying is as you go through, I'm gonna give y'all what I got from that. You feel me? As you go through life, sometimes this crazy shit just happens. Sometimes you hear some crazy news and it be facts. Should be all over the place. Especially when you start really getting into understanding who you truly are, embracing your passion, embracing your path, start manifesting things in a real sense of it. That shit is crazy. Like how that happens. And when you said that, because that's something I kind of been experiencing over the last month or so, you feel me, of really starting to manifest things and actually seeing it in the shorter term.
Most definitely.
And it's like, damn, this shit don't make no sense. You feel me? Like, how, I get it, but it don't make no sense. You feel me? And when you said life doesn't make sense, that's why it doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
It makes sense. So, yeah.
Yo, that was some real shit. Hold up, that's some deep shit what they just talked about. And one thing I want to talk about manifestation. So when I write down I usually do notes before this, right? And I didn't have manifestation written down in my notes, but what I had written down in my notes was magic. And I really feel like magic is manifestations, and people don't understand the power of words. And when you words, what they say, you're spelling. You feel me? A curse. You feel me? There's spells and there's curses, and people need to. I don't want to say need because everybody has a journey, so need is a strong word to say. But I would say be aware of the words that you're using, because once you start being aware of the words you're using, you can start using different words intentionally, then your life will be way more smoother, because we put a lot of negative into our own life when we don't even see it because we do it subconsciously. But that's why I'm not, and that's the reason why me as a person, I don't like to judge people, because you never know what they're doing subconsciously. You feel me? Sometimes people are doing shit and they don't even know that they're doing it. You feel me?
True.
Off the what they're programming subconsciously. So all you can do is be aware of your emotions, of what you thinking, of what you feeling. You can't control what other people else is thinking and feeling. You feel me? So I just wanted to touch on that, bruh. But anyways, Randommmmmm, bruh. So one thing I know about this nigga Moe, y'all, if y'all listen to my bro's music, He's a puncher. This nigga be having punchlines back to back to back to back to back, y'all. And I know, like you said in the beginning, I heard some people you said, Lloyd Banks, you feel me? Lil Wayne. And you know, for me, who's another puncher is Cassidy. So out of Lil Wayne, Lloyd, and Cassidy, who has the better punchlines?
Oh, Lil Wayne for sure.
Ooh, okay. Why you fucking Lil Wayne?
For me, Lloyd Banks, he got bars, but you know, it was always the cadence for me with Lloyd Banks. How he delivered it. His delivery was what stood out to me. It would always like what I gravitated towards. But talking about just bar for bar, Lil Wayne for sure. Lil Wayne. I mean, when I was in like my sophomore year in high school, I had an MP3 player with like 1,000 Lil Wayne songs on it. That motherfucker was just going crazy. Like every song, like just hella mixtapes, just saying the most unbelievable bars. Like, you know, very descriptive. Like when he says a bar, you could see that shit. Like, you know, he's talking about like, you know, most people might be like, I'm high like an eagle, but he might be like, I'm high like eagle's feet. You know what I'm saying? And eagles don't even have feet. They got talons. You know what I'm saying? So, but the fact how he's saying it is just so like, damn, like that shit was hard. You know what I'm saying?
Random. If you could go anywhere in the world for a 2-week vacation, all expenses paid, where would it be?
Ooh, shit. That's a good one. Ooh. Probably Italy.
Italy?
Yeah.
Okay. Why Italy?
That's my favorite food.
Okay. Go to the source with it, though.
I'm going to go there and be greedy. You know, basically, that's all I care about. I don't care about no monuments and all that shit and going to Rome. That'd be cool to go do it, but I just want to eat the food. Shit.
Okay.
All right, yo. So randoms. Hold up, we about to switch it up. We about to dive a little deep right now, y'all. So one thing, and you know it's crazy. He don't even have the jewelry on because I was about to talk about his jewelry. But one thing, if y'all know about Mo is I feel like you're connected to Egyptian times. You feel me? So I'm gonna have multiple questions for you. But the first question we're gonna start off is why do you resonate so much with Egyptian times?
Oh, that's a good question. Like, I don't know. When I was like probably, I want to say maybe like 19, I started doing a lot of research and all that kind of stuff on Kemet, which is the original name for Egypt. You know what I'm saying? And just digging into like, you know, looking about the Moors and that kind of stuff. And because I'm a big history buff, you know what I'm saying? Like in school, that was always the subject that you know I gravitated towards. I always caught my attention was history. I was always into that. So like, I don't know, as I started doing my own research about certain things, because one day I was just like, man, I don't know shit about like, you know, African history. I know, you know, some black shit, you know what I'm saying? Most black shit I know is like, you know, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. That's cool, you know, Marcus Garvey, all that's cool and everything. But I wanted to really dig back because, you know, in history, if you know about history, you realize that the winners tell their story, basically. The winners get to write the story, what happened, basically. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to really go back and start seeing things. Yeah, and as I started digging deeper, you know, I came across something called the Ankh. And when I came across the Ankh, I'm like, that looked like the cross. I always thought it was just a cross, like, you know, just a different form of cross type of thing. You know, like someone just was being artsy or something and drew the cross this way or something. That's what I always thought. But then when I found out what the Ankh was and what it symbolized and what it represented, what it was, you know, and then I realized, you know, the similarities between the two. Not to get too religious here, but, you know, to realize the similarities between that and the actual cross. It just kind of like sparked something in my head where I was like, okay, what's going on here? Kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's crazy because I was listening. I don't remember what song it was, but you mentioned somebody was like, in your bar, you said, somebody was like, I like your cross. And you was like, it's not a cross, it's an Ankh. I took them shackles off.
Yeah.
You feel me?
What's up?
So do you feel like the understanding that come with the cross is somewhat limited?
Most definitely.
How so?
Because a lot of people just wear that shit and don't know what it symbolizes or why they're wearing it. They just wearing it because, you know, they wearing it. You know, everybody wears it for the only reason they wear it. But the Ankh, you know, as you see it, the biggest difference is the loop.
Right.
So if you know what you know, the Ankh on the Ankh, the loop represents the feminine energy. Represents the woman, you know what I'm saying? Fertility, all those kind of things. It's also like a portal to your third eye, kind of in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when you look at the cross, there's no loop, right? So the cross is all masculine, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have that balance. You know what I'm saying? So
I like how you break that shit.
that's just, you know, that's how I see it, you know, like I said.
So random. A lot of people in our culture, people that especially listen to rap music, there's a lot of macho. You feel me? You gotta be the hardest, gotta be the toughest, strongest. I gotta have the biggest chain, you know, designer shit, biggest kicks, biggest whip. You feel me? Do you feel like people who think like that, like, do you feel like that's the right way to think? Do you think a balance of maybe some modesty or like the feminine energy, you know, maybe being a little bit more conscious of your emotions? Do you feel like that's a smarter way to move? What's your thoughts on that?
Man, everybody gonna do what the hell they want to do. Just like when you look at the animal kingdom, there's a reason why there's elephants. There's a reason why there's lions. There's a reason why there's gazelles. There's a reason why there's hyenas. There's a reason why there's snakes, so on and so forth. Meerkats. We can go all day. I know my animals, but I was just saying it's a reason why. There's a reason why the universe made it so there's so many different animals. You know what I'm saying? Like we are humans, but we are our own animal in a sense. We are individual different things.
It's
we are different species. Damn near. You got exactly. You know. Everybody's not an apex predator. Everybody's not an alpha. You know what I'm saying? Some people are motherfucking zebras. Some people's donkeys. Some people's mongoose. All the shit. You know, everybody's not a motherfucking lion. They just ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. So, and it's not about being a tough guy and that kind of shit. It's like it's just certain things how you move. You know, because even a hyena has a strength. Hyena has one of the strongest bites.
It does, a jaw.
A hyena can motherfucking bite through an elephant's leg right now.
Damn.
A lion can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So. It's like, for me, like I tell people, there's nothing wrong with not being a lion. You know, you should really understand what animal you are because every animal has its strengths. So what are your strengths? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
instead of you trying to be something you not, instead of you being an elephant trying to be a lion, why don't you be an elephant? Understand how wise you are. Instead of trying to be this agile lion or that you think is aggressive or so powerful, this kind of thing, that's not your strengths. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
That's real shit.
It's deep.
That was deep shit. Hey, that was on some real shit. So, random. So right now, what I'm about to do right now, Mo, is I'm about to give you your flowers, but at the same time, I'm about to say some real shit to you right now on Random Conversation. So, random, bro. I seen you on YouTube. I just found out recently that you had views on TikTok. I seen you have views on Instagram. You feel me? But one thing I gotta say is I be seeing you having them views. You feel me? Like let's say you like on TikTok, you said you had 10,000 views, and then after that I was like, do you still post on TikTok? This nigga said no. I said, nigga, what the fuck? You feel me? And then I seen on your music videos. I remember I seen before you had 10,000 views on YouTube. You feel me? I seen y'all Wise Up TV with you and Copper was going crazy, and y'all was getting them views. Out of nowhere, you just drop off. You feel me? I feel like you be having it. You no matter what, it's a marathon, bro. You got it though. You got it. It's a marathon. But what makes you stop your inconsistency when you got the numbers and everything? You feel me?
Why you should stop it?
It be your own demons. It be your own demons.
Okay, yeah. This your mic, yo. Go ahead, talk, bro. Talk
to be your own demons. You know what I'm saying? When shit could be right, you could be creating your own problems of what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. You know, I feel like I'm just now getting into a state of mind or a head space where I can. You know, really dictate, and create my reality. You know what I'm saying? Like you have everybody, we human beings, we're gonna have our moments. You might wake up wrong side of the bed, it may be, but it's like the ability to snap out of that. You know what I'm saying? That's the headspace I'm in now to snap out of those kind of things because it be really no problem sometimes. You really be, like I said, you create your own doubts and fears and, you know what I'm saying, all those kind of things start getting in your head. You know what I'm saying? You start kind of worrying about the things you don't have instead of appreciating the things you do have. You know what I'm saying? You start worrying about the things that you can't do or not doing instead of worrying about the things you have been doing or continue to do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for me, like I said, like you said, it was consistency. So like it'd be times I have product or I have the means to get product, but then, you know, I might question something and then not have faith, but, you know, question something to the point that derails or kind of, you know, hinders or makes me stagnant in a sense. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being real myself, yeah.
That's what's up. So you just spoke on creating your reality. There's a lot of people who rap about guns and protection and having to use them and things like that. And I'm a gun owner, so I support that. You feel me? But at the same time, do you feel like people who speak on that manifest those situations into their life?
It depends on how you saying it though. Like Dad was saying earlier, you know, words are very powerful. If you are a gun owner and you talking about how you are pro guns and, you know, your rights and all that kind of shit and protecting your family, all that kind of shit. If something happens, if you're on defense mode, nah, you're not asking nothing. But I feel like even in this sense, if you just, you know, words are powerful. So it's like there's a thin line if you're doing it for entertainment purposes, but you're doing it in a slick way. Like I always say, like one thing
That's
I
like
because like, you know, one thing I always respect, like niggas like Jay-Z, like if he talk about a gun bar, he's not gonna just talk about he got the AK, he's gonna bust your head open. He's gonna say in a slick way that's like kind of like
catch it.
Yeah, it's like a message you gotta decode basically. Like, oh, he said some slick shit. He was talking about busting your head basically, but he didn't just say bust your head. You know what I'm saying? So it's a way to approach it and say it in a certain way. So it's like I feel like if you approach it that way, then nah. But if you talking about, you know, smoking ops and and you smoking on op pack and this pack and you talking about, you gonna run up on niggas and you dying about this and you gonna die with your thing with your chains on, and that's powerful. That's some strong shit, Like I said, if that's the route you want to go, hey, I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying that it's impossible to speak that way without dying. But shit, you definitely making it your higher risk, basically. I'm saying the stats start going up.
Hey, kudos to the your intentions behind your word choice, my brother.
Most definitely.
Hey, bro, I see you. I don't know if anybody. I know somebody else out there got to be catching this shit because, bro, you got to. For me, I aim them, but bro, you aiming and then aim them again. So it's like, man, that shit fire.
Aim them again. I fuck with y'all, man. Hey, yo, so random, bro. Yo, man. So if y'all didn't know something about this man, Mo, he is a ladies' man. You feel me? He be on the low with it though. You feel me? That's a Scorpio in him, dog. Okay. So, bruh. So let's for the ladies out there, how does a woman bring value to your life?
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah, I just said everything.
I mean,
ladies,
shit.
Man. How does a woman bring value to your life?
Shit,
And then after that, how do you a woman might be like, Mo, how do you bring value? So how do you bring value to a woman?
I mean, first and foremost, I'm a crazy ass nigga. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm very crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not no crazy like that. No, I'm crazy mentally. The way my mind is wired, the kind of shit, the kind of perception I have. Basically, I'm crazy. I'm thinking. I don't think the same way regular people think. But how can a woman add value to me? I feel like like I was saying things earlier, like a lot of shit that I ask for, I reciprocate. So breathing life, you know what I'm saying? And not just
a lot of things I ask for, I reciprocate. That's
definitely
fire.
Yeah. So should not asking, should not having most things, everything I ask for, I reciprocate. So I feel like I said, breathing life, like you gotta be able to, like, it's certain things I shouldn't ask for. Like I shouldn't have to ask you all the time if you hungry, but you never ask me if I'm hungry. Little shit like that, like basic ass shit, you know what I'm saying? And if I got you, you got me, you know what I'm saying? Real shit, you know what I'm saying? All that kind of shit. That's basically the best way I could break it down, you know what I'm saying? It's like, cause for me, a lot of shit be body language. So it's like I can sit here and explain some shit and break it down, but it might not make sense. As a matter of fact, it won't make sense to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of shit I do with interactions is body language. It's always a conversation. Two conversations going on all times.
Conversations.
You know what I'm saying? What's being said and your body language. You know what I'm saying? So a lot, most of my interactions are, you know what I'm saying, it's body language. So it's like, I don't even know shit that's being said. It's the underlying conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's the real conversation.
Yeah.
Definitely. How long you been fly, Mo?
Shit, I've been fly for since knee high,
man. Since knee high.
Since knee high, man. Yeah. Real talk.
I feel that, man.
We
too fly with it. Hey, but what's good is though, it's on YouTube, so we still recording, all right? Hey, we still recording, so we gonna keep it going. We ain't gonna trip on that. That's an illusion. Because you know what? Hold up. We're going to talk to... Hey, you know what? Right now, I'm going to talk to YouTube. Because so right now, YouTube, if you didn't know, we're going live right now on IG. But real shit, IG been fucking with us. You feel me? On a live was popping in the beginning. But then guess what? Next you had the audio problem. Next it's cutting off. So it's trying to distract us from giving this message. So the whole thing, and I'll keep it real right now. Right now is a teachable moment for myself. This is right now where I'm going to keep it authentic with y'all. For a moment during this live, y'all, I was in my head, kept looking at the numbers, and then someone said, Dev, what are you doing, bro? This is random conversation. Don't be tripping on a live, bro. It's about this message right now, y'all. It's about this message and delivering this message to the people because you never know what type of seeds we giving an individual to uplift and change their life. So we can't get caught up on the illusion. Illusion is these views. Illusion is this live. Illusion is like, I was caught up on that shit.
Somebody listening. Somebody listening.
Exactly. Somebody listening. Guess what, though? This is going on YouTube, but this is for life. You never know when somebody's going to touch this. This is for life.
Most definitely.
Man, so it's like we can't even get caught up on this shit, y'all. Me, myself, real shit, y'all. Hey, what's up, man? Random. Hey, random. You know what? Hold up. Random, bro. So, I know you in Wise Up, man. Look at the chain. It's Wise Up, right, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's going on right now? What just came out, man? Talk to the people. You ain't talked about it yet, man. What's up, man? What just dropped right now, man?
Man, I got a bunch of shit coming up right now. We just dropped 2 weeks ago. Me and my cousin Ifedi, my boy DJ Straps. We just dropped a project off the record. You know what I'm saying? It's a 6-track EP, 7-track EP, 6-track EP. One of those. It's real good music, man. It's one of those. It's sweet and short too, so it's like it's one of those tapes you could go to the liquor store, drive down the block real quick and play the whole thing. You might be like, damn, that shit was kind of too short. I want to run that shit back real quick, so you might play that bitch like 3 times before you get back home. You know what I'm saying? So it's real smooth though, man. Great production. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Ifedi, he's coming with a lot of melodies and he's on all the hooks. So you know what I'm saying? I'm coming in with the strong verses and even saying the heavy bar play and all that, the word play.
That's what's up. Me personally, I like the short and sweet ones. For me, just I don't know. It's just I don't know. I fuck with that shit. But I also feel like sometimes if you drop something that's a lot of projects on it, sometimes it could be overwhelming for people if they're not familiar with the artist already.
Yeah, it's hard to digest. So
yeah, I fuck with that. That's what's up.
So random, bro. So one thing I know, I see, and I just pay attention. What? If you don't mind talking to the people, why do you feel like you have such a deep connection with Prophet Capo? And have you guys always had a deep connection?
Hell no, I just didn't like that nigga when I was a kid. I didn't like, the craziest part, I didn't like none of these niggas when I was a kid. I swear. If we being real. Not being real. This nigga at the Hollywood. Watch out, nigga. This nigga, you not even in the camera. Like, I'm not lying. I ain't lying. Like, I ain't like that. These niggas. Ask this nigga, bro. I used to like, the only nigga I used to like was their oldest brother, If. Shout out my big cousin, If. That was the only nigga I used to like when I was a kid. Like, I used to hang around with If. But see, what started happening is If's like, what, 5 years older than me. So it got to a point where If got too old for me to hang out with him. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know what I'm saying? And me and Kid, shout out to Kid's exactly 7 months older than me. You know what I'm saying? We both got the same government too. But basically, like I said, it was to a point where I got to like maybe like high school. Like I didn't like Moore's ass is. Shout out to Moore too. me and Moore used to fight. Like me and Moore, ask Moore, like hold on. If we keeping it big, like I'm throwing it all on the table right now. Like me and Moore used to fight all the time. Like every time, listen, like for real. Like every time I see Moore and Cam, I knew I'm gonna be fighting that day. I didn't like this nigga Cam. I didn't like Moore. If I see them niggas, like we be like on eggshells. Any little small thing, what's up, nigga? It's popping. Like we ready to throw toes. But I remember the first time I fought Moore, that shit was so damn funny. Like I was chilling at this nigga Moore's house. It was like we was like doing some family shit at Moore's house. Moore's family's house and shit, right? We chilling, and shout out to my little cousin Obi. This nigga Moore's playing my cousin Obi, and I told my cousin Obi, I was like, slap that nigga's head. And then my cousin Obi slapped this nigga Moore's head. He was like, what the fuck? He was like, what? And Moore got like, man, like, what the fuck? And I was like, do that shit again. And then Obi did it again. And then Moore's like, what's up? Like, I was like, nigga, I'll slap your head too, nigga. Like, then we just started squaring up. We just throwing them in the middle of everybody. Throwing them. I thought I got this nigga in a headlock. We get up, we throwing them again. This nigga's catching me. Like, we just throwing them hella crazy. But I was like, all right, man, we're getting bored of this shit now. Like, these niggas just hella fighting in the middle of everybody. Like, everybody's hyping it up and shit. Like, it's just funny as hell. That, like I said, like every time, like when I would see these niggas that we was kids, niggas be instigating on types of shit. So niggas be all be fighting and shit. Like it's crazy as hell. But not to get sidetracked to answer your question, like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Prophet, you know what I'm saying? We got close as we got older, you know what I'm saying? When we was kids, there was certain things he was doing that I couldn't resonate with yet, obviously. But as we, you know what I'm saying, as I matured obviously more and, we became older, we had a moment where it was basically like some of our peers were ascending and going to the next level, you know what I'm saying? And life in general, now some money shit just in general, like the way they thought, what they were doing, their actions, like we was like, what's going on? Like we want to break out this shell too type of shit. So me, this nigga, like, it's like this little spot down the street from this nigga's house. We were like one summer we should be, we both was kind of low, you know what I'm saying? Like compared to what we had now for sure, like we was super low. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was doing our thing. We would just be plotting every day, go smoke, doobies and shit. And we would be walk up the street every day, that whole summer just plotting like how we gonna ascend, how we gonna transcend to the next level, basically, you know what I'm saying? And that summer, that shit really happened. I feel like that's when the manifestation shit really became real prominent in our lives. You know what I'm saying? Like we was doing it before, obviously, but I feel like that's when we that was the confirmation kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like we're aware of it, we're acknowledging it, so it's gonna happen, and that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? That was like the first, like the start off of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Those conversations that we had every day, smoking and doing our thing.
That's deep. Hey, yo, so random. So I know the first thing I told you about was our project that just came out. What's that project called?
Off the record.
And who was on it?
Ifetti and DJ Straps.
Ifetti. You know it's crazy. We have Ifetti right there in the background. Ifetti, come on, man. Come to the microphone. Come talk. What's up? Slide through, man. What's up, man? We let this man slide through. Ifetti, slide through, man.
Yo.
Make sure you're up in the square, man.
What's up with y'all?
In the square, fool.
What's up, bro? What's up? Yeah, you in the square.
I'm in the square now. Yo, what's up, yo? It's your boy Fetty. Fuck you, nigga. But, yo, man, how you doing, man? We out here.
Hey, yo, Random Ifetti. So, if y'all didn't know before, his name was Ifetti. It was Stutter. So, what made you change your name to Ifetti, bro? Talk to the people real fast, man.
Okay, so basically, there was a time that I was, recording a video, and since my name is Stutter, I was stuttering my bars, and I'm like, why the fuck am I stuttering and shit? So I was like, oh, because my name is fucking Stutter. So I was like, man, let me. I was like, man, I gotta change my motherfucking name, nigga. I was like, nigga, this shit ain't right,
real
nigga.
Shit, though.
So I was like, nigga, my name's Ifetti Rama, you know what I'm saying? That's my, you know what I'm saying, my tribal name, you know what I'm saying? That's my name, and it means, you know what I'm saying, good for the public. And all I try to do is spread love. I got the same birthday, you know what I'm saying, as Martin Luther King too, so, you know, I'm trying to, that nigga inspired nigga, so it's like, I'm out here trying to get some love through this music and shit, that's all I'm gonna do. And it's like, I shortened it to Ifetti, so we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna do that.
Hey, okay.
Hey, Random, we got the same birthday too. Yeah,
Okay.
MLK, shout out to you.
Capricorn niggas, huh?
Yeah.
Birthday club over here.
Hey, nigga, if you ain't Capricorn, nigga, you ain't the great nigga.
Capricorn
Yo.
niggas.
Hey, yo, Random, man. Hey, y'all feeling love up here? I do, man. So, yo, Random news. Hold up, Random news. What's up? What's this? Y'all ready? Random news. All right. So, yeah, all right. Today in Random news, you know what's crazy? I was looking up and I seen that they've made bionic gloves, and bionic gloves are for people that the people that play the piano. Rewind. People that play the piano, and let's say they're hurt or something, they have bionic gloves, right? And it helps them play. Let's say if their finger can't go to that yo, you know it's crazy, y'all. That key. Thank you, bro. That's why he's my co-host. I couldn't even say key right now. Hey, but we gonna keep it rolling. When your finger try to go to that key, that bionic glove helps you out, and it's made through a 3D printer. That was some crazy shit. Anyways, my fault, y'all. You feel me? I'm a little turned up. I drank some of the tequila. I'll keep it 100 with y'all, so I'm rambling over the words. You feel me? Anyways, Random news is over with. Fuck it. We gonna stop the segment right now.
That shit got cut early.
Hey, so something if you guys didn't know about Westside Moe, this man likes to drink tequila. So why do you like to drink tequila, man?
Tequila's an upper. You know, I used to drink. I've always been drinking Hennessy. That's always my. You know, I've always been a yak guy, cognac. When I was younger and everything, even well before, you know, I was actually legal to drink it. Unfortunately, so I've always been a cognac guy. But it makes you too mellow. It makes you pass out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and on top of that, like I've been drinking it so long, I feel like I don't even get that point of like that build up. Like there's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no rise of it. Like I just drink a lot of it and I pass out somewhere. Like I don't get that feeling of I'm buzzed right now. I'm lit. Like Hennessy don't give me like that no more because I've been drinking it so long. It just sits on me kind of shit. Tequila, I can feel it. I'm still moving and grooving, doing my thing, up and moving. I'm not a little sleepy. I'm able to do my thing still. I'm not too turned. I'm just good. Like it puts me on right mode. You know what I'm saying?
Random, what's your favorite tequila?
Woo. Right now, I have to say I like that. Azul, that Clase Azul. I like that. It's real good.
Tried the Azul, yeah.
It's real good. It's real good. But anything that's añejo or extra añejo is gonna be good typically.
Okay.
Random, bro. So how do you feel about Miss Sedan?
Who's that?
Miss Sedan?
Oh, Miss Seaton?
Miss Seaton.
Oh,
Miss
shit.
There you go, Miss Seaton.
Oh,
how do you feel
Seaton?
about Miss Seaton?
Oh shit, man.
Shout out to Miss Seaton.
Oh shit. That's crazy. Miss Seaton. Shout out to Miss Seaton if you're out there somewhere in this universe still. Man, she was you know what's crazy? I kind of feel bad for her, like, and I don't feel bad for a lot of people too. That's big for me saying that. Like I kind of feel bad for her just a little bit, just a smidget. looking back at it because like not only was I a badass kid, like my class was bad as fuck. We was just bad. Like my whole class of like the year, like not even talking about the classroom, I'm talking about the whole year. Like everybody that graduated that my year, we some badass kids. Like we just, we them early 90s babies still. So we was still the kids that was outside fucking shit up. But we also was smart because we was part of the tech boom, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we had that balance of being badass kids, but also being hella smart and on our shit. But Miss Seaton was she was my math teacher. And she was like, for some reason, something about my voice would just set her off or something. Cause like every time people be talking and shit, she would never say nothing. She might just be like, be quiet, guys, be quiet. But the moment I speak, it's World War III. She over here like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh hell no. Nah. Like, what the fuck you mean shut up? Like, you ain't my mama. My own mama don't talk to me like that. Like, hold on, you got me fucked up. Like, and that was my big thing as a kid. I always be like, don't tell me no shut up. I'll be quiet. But I ain't finna shut up. Like, you could tell your own kid shut up. I ain't finna shut up. So now she would lose it and I'll tell her that because, kids start laughing. Everybody, like how it goes. So I would always, every time, like, I would just chalk up her class as my basically going to the office every day. Like, I'm like, I got me seeing today, I'm going to the office. Like, I'm gonna just go to the office instead, basically.
Random, what's your favorite childhood memory?
Whoo, I got a lot, man. I got a lot. Cause like I said, I was a badass kid, man. I'm not the same person anymore. Like it felt like at a point when I was a kid, I would go out my way to do bad shit. like it got to that point, like, all right, you gotta chill, my nigga. I'm talking to myself, like, you gotta chill, my nigga. Like, you're doing a little too much. But fuck, as a kid, man, I can't even think, man. There's so many.
Just give us one great one.
Man, that's hella hard, man. Off the top of my head, a good story or something that was productive and something that was positive was when I was in high school. I had a video class, like a videography kind of class, and I was using at the time. This is like 2011, so I was using Adobe Premiere. So basically, I ended up getting a scholarship through that little program I was doing.
Hey,
basically,
that's clean.
yeah. So like basically, I got to go downtown San Jose to the Adobe building,
Hey.
see the whole shit, see how it's going down, dope building and everything. Got to work on a little, use the software and use the computers and all that kind of shit. Basically, we had some like I made a music video basically in my class basically. So they like, had a whole little showcase and show everybody's videos and that kind of shit, So it was cool like as a kid to me being 16, seeing people's reactions, get that experience. That was cool.
That's what's up. Random, Dev, what was one of your favorite actually, Dev, what was one of your childhood stories that you got your ass whooped for?
That was random as shit. Damn, fuck. Okay, so I'm not gonna say as good. I'm gonna say when it would surprise me because I didn't know it was gonna happen like this. So I was like, probably like 14 in middle school, right? And shout out to my stepmom Angie, but I was disrespectful to my stepmom. I'll be 100 back in the day. So anyway, she told me something, right? And I just walked away while she was talking. Just like walked away while she was talking. Like, all right, fuck it. And I walked to the room and just mind my business. Cause my dad wasn't there. It was just me and my stepmom. The next thing you know, my dad came home from work. This nigga didn't say no words. He came through that door. He said, boom, he hit me in my chest. I flew back to the bed like, you feel me? Like, nigga lost all breath. Like, I said, nigga, damn. All right, I got you, pops. Never again. Yeah, but yeah, I remember that moment because that nigga didn't say no words. Straight like a G. Just looked at me and said,
so
Bill. You feel me? Yo, so we gonna go a little random. So right now, I'm gonna give Mo his flowers again. So. Hey, what y'all see what's going on in this random podcast right now. And then, you know what's crazy? If it wasn't for this man right now, the random podcast wouldn't be going on because there was during a time I wasn't doing music no more. I wasn't, you feel me? I was out of a relationship. I was just working. And this man hit me. He was like, man, I listened to one of your songs on YouTube, like your old video, bro. And just like, bro, you're saying something, bro. You need to get back to doing your shit. You feel me? And the one thing I can say about Mo is somebody who stays motivating and putting that light on his people. You feel me? On his fam, on his friends. You feel me? On individuals. Like, he has a vision, and there's not a lot of people that have that vision and they're willing to speak life into them, like my brother Jay was talking about, bro. So what makes you speak life into people like spontaneously, bro? Because you really just hit me up out of nowhere, bro. Like, what's in you just to really spread light, put that light on people, and just want to bring life to people?
I feel like, I don't know if it was recently, the last couple of years, it may be, whatever it may be, but I feel like, in life, we all got our own missions and goals and everything, but then you also have, the universe has goals and missions for you as well, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, yeah, real talk, and I feel like one of the things the universe wants me to do is to spread light and to always, uplift people, because I have the skill to do that. Everybody doesn't have the means to do that, or the voice to do that, or the skill to do that.
Current.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of my gifts, you know what I'm saying? To do that is to breathe life into people. So who am I to deny people of that,
That's real shit. I see.
Yo, I don't know. Hey, go run that back. Y'all see the look on my face, you feel me? But really that connected with me, because I'm like, if we think about how many people are not applying that gift, you feel me? That's hella people that you're denying. You feel me? That I'm denying that. You feel me? We are denying. So that could have been we could be speaking life in somebody, or a phone or a gift inspire somebody to do something, and we end up kicking back on Instagram watching somebody else's shit blow up. Now, random, you had a bar, you said something like starving so much, what's the use of these teeth? So when you said that, I felt that, you feel me? And there's people who that bar is going to resonate with. But for people who have never really felt the bottom, do you feel like they still can find a drive? Do you feel like you got to come from the bottom to really be able to really be cut from that cloth?
Not necessarily. It definitely helps, but not necessarily. No, I've met people that come from privileged backgrounds that are still very ambitious and very hungry. Because ambition is, we've been trained to think ambition or, success is tied to money, but that's not the only thing, ambition and success can mean more than money, because money is just a form of abundance. You know what I'm saying? It's energy. It's just one of the forms of abundance, basically. So you can have abundance of anything, of everything.
You hear this, brother, man?
Yeah.
So for me, I don't know, like, I say yes or no. You good?
Random.
Random, you good? Nigga? Look, I'm not driving nobody to the hospital, nigga. you better drink some agua, nigga.
Hey, random, if you ain't CPR trained, get CPR trained this year, you feel me? That's something we might everybody encourage to do.
Yeah, my fault. Go ahead.
No, you good, you good?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm back. Y'all niggas done? All right, y'all.
Fuck it. Random. Mo, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? And what's your superhero name?
Oh, I'm for surely teleporting. And my nigga.
I've been waiting on somebody to ask me. That was mine right there for surely. Why you say that?
And shit. Why teleport? Because, flying would be cool and shit, but fuck all that traveling. I could pew, 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 pew. Instantly out of here. Out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's my name too. Out of there. That nigga out of there. Hey, out of there. Out of there. Pew, pew, pew. Hey, where out of there at? Hey, out of there, nigga.
Hey. Out of there. So I'm out of there. No, we ain't out of there though. We're gonna keep this going. So random. It's crazy. But we keep bringing up your bars, bro. That's letting you know that you're a lyrical person, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, I appreciate that too. I like when people actually dissect my shit, because for me, I feel like a lot of my shit go over people's heads. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's gonna spark another question for me, but random, bro. So I like what you said. I display my faith by sticking to the blueprint.
Most definitely.
What do you mean by that? Break that shit down.
Because you might have, like we to talk about with someone earlier with JD, was the intuition and everything, and you'll have that gut feeling, but we sometimes we ignore it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have this whole intricate ass play or plan, but we might have that first roadblock or a couple roadblocks, or it may be, or challenges, where it may be obstacles, and you let that derail you from your plan ultimately. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense to have a plan but not to fully execute it wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you truly done everything in your means to make this plan work?
Are
if you've done wholeheartedly, you know what I'm saying? Have you done everything in your means, everything in your power? If you've done everything in your means, everything in your power, and you still come up short, and you decide that you want to make a different action or choice, then for surely I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people sell themselves short. They're right there. It's like that one meme. I don't know if you guys seen that meme before, where it's like a cartoon of the guy that's like they're both tunneling something basically, and there's one guy that's he's so close. Yeah, he's so close. He's about to hit all these diamonds. He's so close, but he gives up. And the next guy on the bottom is just hitting it so hard with conviction. You could tell that he ain't gonna stop. You could tell the guy on the bottom ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna keep going.
So when he said wholeheartedly, I feel like this applies to a lot of people. I feel like we will put 100% of the actions in. You feel me? We like I said, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, but you don't have 100% belief in your heart.
Exactly.
And in your spirit.
Exactly.
So if you don't really believe it, I mean really believe it, not in the back of your mind, this other plan gonna work in case this one don't, because that means you don't really believe it. You feel me? So you gotta truly believe it to be in something wholeheartedly.
You gotta be ready to fail. You know what I'm saying? If you're scared to fail, you're not ready to embrace them failures. It's not even failures. You know, there's no such thing as a loss. It's lessons. You know, there's no L's. It's lessons. You know what I'm saying? The L is a lesson, not a loss, because you're not losing anything. You're gaining information. You're gaining experience. You're gaining wisdom. But like I said, it's tricky though. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It happens to do a lot of perception. You know what I'm saying? Your perception, how you see things, first and foremost. A lot of people see things, I'm not gonna say incorrectly, but they see the way they see things the way they see things. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Okay, random. You said you out though, smoking in though.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite strain though?
Oh man, my favorite strain is like some real deal OG, like some real OG Kush. That's my shit. I can smoke every day. Like I won't get tired of smoking it. Other like all the exotic shit, all that crazy shit is cool, but I get tired of smoking that shit. Like OG, I'll never get tired of smoke. I can smoke that every day of my life. Someone says the only strain you can smoke rest of your life, I'll be cool with some OG. Some real deal OG. Not that shit that niggas is growing in their backyard and saying it's OG, but some real deal OG Kush, that's my shit.
Okay, random. So if you a female out there wondering how you could add value, grow some real OG Kush.
For sure.
Pull up on my man Mo for sure. And I guarantee he'll give you a conversation.
For surely.
Yo, random. This is very random. So we're going back full circle. So I brought up Egyptian times for a reason.
For surely.
So, bro, so in Egyptian times, you study Egyptian times, they got this book called the Book of Dead, which I call it the Book of Life. And in the Book of Life, at the end of the Book of Life, they have where they balance. They have a feather, and they have your heart, and they're balancing your heart to see if your heart is light as a feather. You feel me? So I have a question for you. Do you feel like your heart is light as a feather? And if not, do you feel like you're on your way for that to happen?
In this lifetime, yeah. Or it's about to happen in this lifetime, I feel like. I didn't really used to be big on reincarnation, but lately I kind of am. Like I feel like I've been here. I feel like I've been here a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like my intuition, like I ain't know. I'm not a medium or anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no psychic, but it's like it's certain shit you just can't describe. Like I be minding my business and certain thoughts that's not even my own thoughts will just come into my head, and it's coming from somewhere. It didn't just come from the tree. It came from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was something from a past life or the universe was trying to tell me something. But like I said, I feel like I've been here a couple times, man. So yeah.
Man, random. Shout out your accuracy with your terms. Once again, you feel me? He said, I'm not a medium.
Most definitely.
Man, that's how I know some of his bars for sure he going over y'all heads. Because in conversation, bro, we intentional with words on purpose. Like, we don't just throw out words that's close to what we talking about. No, these is the exact terms to describe what I'm trying to describe. You feel me? So that's fire.
That's some real shit. Random. What about you, Jay? Do you feel like your heart is light as a feather? And if not, do you feel like you're on your way for that on this lifetime?
This lifetime, I gotta be real with myself. Yeah, I do. You feel me? I don't know what and you know what's crazy now that you say that? Cause I be having hella dreams, bro, and it be like wars and all kind of shit going down. And I ain't gonna lie, a couple of those mornings I woke up proud but kind of scared. I was proud of myself. You feel me? Because in my dream, I executed thoroughly, and I'm like, I know that sometimes people's little characteristics explain a big thing. You feel me? But in my current lifetime, I haven't burnt nobody. I ain't burnt no bridges. Even like maybe some ex relationships, even in the overall scheme of those, I was solid. So it's like in this lifetime, I'm up in regards to like my scale, and someone gave me the term, someone gave me this verbiage or whatever. You feel me? It says in the Bible somewhere to be blameless. Now, I'm not a religious person. I do believe in a higher power, and if you believe in energy or universe, it's all kind of the same thing in my opinion. It's different ways to describe it. But it talked about being blameless, and when I heard that, I started executing that way. So whether it was business, friendships, or relationships, I always try to put myself in a position where you can't be like, hey, right here, you messed up. You feel me? So really, I just put my flaws in the forefront and allow people, you feel me, to make their own choices. So that way, you can't never fault me. So that's why I feel like in this lifetime, as the things are going right now, and the way I'm gonna manifest them to continue, yeah, we making it out this thing. You feel me?
That's real shit, yeah. And the reason why if you watch Randommmmmm Conversations and you stay watching, I'm gonna continue bringing up and asking different guests if your heart is lighter than a feather. Because I'm talking about shit that people don't talk about. You feel me? I want people to really start thinking out of the box. And how you do that? By spreading seeds and starting with action. You feel me? And that's the reason why I be asking certain questions, y'all.
I got to tap in too.
All right, hold up. Let Jay tap in. Random.
Hey, and just one more thing with your heart being light as a feather. I feel like one thing that holds a lot of people up is they lack forgiveness. You feel me?
Oh, for sure.
Because if somebody did you wrong and you harbor that, bro, it's gone. Your heart literally feels heavy in real life. So it's like in the spiritual realm, your shit gotta be heavy.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? And that's one thing that I feel like through my actions, I'm damn near. I got pudding when it comes to forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I was very intentional. Really what it came from was trying to really put myself in the other person's shoes and understand the life that played out in front of their eyes to get the version of them that I met that did me wrong. You feel me? So like when I looked at it like that, I couldn't be mad. You feel me? I just understood and accepted it. But I want to ask you this one, Mo. Random, do you feel like forgiveness and consequences go hand in hand?
I feel like forgiveness and compassion go hand in hand.
Okay.
Because you can, it's like there's a thin line. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna forgive you for something, but you know, the whole I'm gonna forgive but not forget thing, you know what I'm saying? So obviously I'm not gonna forget it, but I forgive you. But to get to the point of truly forgiving, because it's easy to say I forgive you, but you're still holding on to that energy.
And not
you know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Had that ill will.
Yeah, but it takes true compassion to actually forgive that person and kind to at least attempt to kind of see where that person's coming from and see that, understand their perspective, their angle, basically what they're going through. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
And then be able to like still not put them at fault and say, hey, that's just how you move. You know what I'm saying? A spade's a spade. You know what I'm saying?
That hyena gonna be a hyena.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, I'm not gonna put you at fault. I'm not gonna put myself at fault. I'm gonna take the experience for what it is. I'm gonna learn from it, as you should. If you don't, that's your choice. You know what I'm saying? As for me, every time I'm gonna learn from it, and that's that.
learn. So random. If y'all didn't know something about Westside Moe, shout out to Sound Cave Days. You feel
Almost
me?
there.
Y'all used to run a studio. So what's one of your biggest lessons you learned from running a studio?
Oh man, that was like that's one of the many studios I've had a pleasure to be a part of. It definitely during Sound Caves when I started becoming a man. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a lot of responsibility on my plate. I had a lot of leadership on my plate, and that's when I was able to confirm that I'm a leader and everything. But you know, it gets hectic and it gets overwhelming. You know, at that time, that's not what I really wanted. You know what I'm saying? I kind of wanted to. I wanted to be in the forefront. But, you know, if I'm being real, I didn't really want the responsibilities at that time. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be in the forefront, though. Damn. But if I'm being real with myself, I didn't really want to harbor all those responsibilities and be responsible for that. You know what I'm saying? So as I got deeper and deeper into it, I started realizing, you know what I'm saying, and it basically became I'm the one that I'm like the glue of this shit. If I don't get up and come here today and get this going, then it's not gonna happen. So it's either, you know, I can keep being me, or realize that I'm the one that's sparking shit around here and try to help other people spark shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's towards the end, it started, you know what I'm saying, my mind started sparking and expanding basically.
Okay, random. Do you feel like sometimes people could get that spark from a woman? And do you feel like if it comes that way, it's solid, or do you feel like that spark the true spark only comes from within?
True spark come within. Because just like with a woman, or it could be an item, or it could be a thing, it could be your parents that may temporarily spark you for something. It could be a friend that temporarily sparks you for something. But if, you know, specifically answer your question, if a woman is the one that sparks you for something, and, you know, let's say tomorrow she ain't fucking with you tomorrow, or she dips, or, you know, Lord forbid she passes away,
that's deep too.
What you gonna do? Is you gonna continue the mission that you said it was your mission, or is you gonna fold and wither and and succumb to what's going on. You know, it's just up to you. You know what I'm saying? But for me, like I said, that's what I feel like. I don't know.
Random. Shout out to Capo. He just said, "Why did you dye your hair?"
Oh man, I feel like you know what I'm saying, I had to go Super Saiyan on him. You know, I had to go Super Saiyan real quick. You know, get on my rapper shit, man. You know, just I don't know, it's crazy. Like I said earlier, you know, you just sometimes you have thoughts that's not your own thoughts. Like it's a thought came in my head one day. I was like, cause shit, there's a once upon a time I never thought I would have long hair. You know what I'm saying? I always grew up having a fade growing up. You know what I'm saying? So that one day I grew my hair out. You know, I was chilling in the studio one day and my boy was getting his hair braided. Shout out to Breeze. He was getting his hair braided. And the lady that was braiding his hair was like, she see me with the afro, and she was like, why don't you get dreads too? You know, I was like, nah, I'm gonna just grow my hair and get braids, get cornrows and shit. And she's like, you should get dreads. So I was like, maybe I just thought about it like shit. When I started locking up, got locked up, and then, you know, then a couple weeks ago and shit, I was looking around, I'm like, I kind of want to stand out more. I'm starting to see more and more people with dreads and everything. I'm like, you know, with the locks, excuse me. So I'm like, how am I gonna stand out once again? So I was like, shit, let me go Super Saiyan.
Yo, I pay attention to words, and I already know why you said that though. But why'd you stop yourself from saying dreads and you said locks instead? Can you break that down for the people?
Cause you know dreads is brainwashing. They see the hair, cause you know if we're being literal, our hair are naps. You know what I'm saying? To lock up, it has to nap up and lock. So you know originally, you know, people that are not familiar with this hair texture or this culture or this, you know, this lifestyle, why we have kind of hair like this, they, you know, associated with derogatory terms like dreadful. Dread is short for dreadful. So that's why, you know, people, they have locks and they see, oh, he got dreads, you know, but you know they're locks, because locks is the, I won't say more appropriate, but it's the more positive way of saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, okay, Mo, I already know you're a deep person, and I feel that you're somebody that knows yourself. You feel me? So for the viewers out there, when did you start knowing yourself? And can you give like some solutions for somebody that's trying to learn themselves? Because there's some people out there that don't know how to learn themselves. You feel me? So that's two questions, bro. When did you start learning who you are? And for the people out there that don't know themselves, how can they learn to learn themselves?
Shit, I'm still learning who I am. You know what I'm saying? I have a good idea. I have a good foundation of, you know, the things I've learned and accumulated over my lifetime, of course. But I'm a type of person that likes to continue to learn and incorporate the new things, implement all the new things into my life that I come across. You know what I'm saying? What was the second part? I forgot. I'm high. You know, kind of late. What was the second part?
This is for the people out there that had questions like this. Let's say someone out there that don't know how to learn, learn who they are. You feel me?
To go off that, I would say the biggest thing is turn down the outside noise. It's a great thing to have mentors, to have consultation, consultation. Excuse me. It's good for all those things. All those things are great, but like I said, you have to be able to turn down the outside noise when need be to able to, because you know you might have a great idea, and let's say, just for example, today you might have a great day tomorrow, a great idea tomorrow. Excuse me, and then you tell JD, hey, I got this idea, this and that. And he might be like, I don't know about that idea. It's cool, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And now you might start questioning yourself. You know what I'm saying? But that's a great idea. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to be able to take feedback and take people's opinions, but still ultimately do what feels right. That's the best advice I could say. You know, take advice and take people's opinions. You know what I'm saying? Take feedback, adjust it all, and then make a decision based off what feels right to you.
Random. Anybody ever kick you some game on you didn't listen? How did that play out?
Hell yeah. What? All the shit every day. Shit still. That's gonna be for everything. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know, like one of my favorite quotes that I came across lately is from Socrates. He says, I'm intelligent because I know I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything, so that's why I'm intelligent. You know what I'm saying? So that the fact that you know you're gonna continue to learn, you know what I'm saying? Like even a genius has questions.
They do. That's why they.
You know what I'm saying? Even a genius has questions. You know what I'm saying?
We got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. So
surely.
Flap your ears and close your mouth. Yeah. But actually, open your mouth to ask questions. You feel me? Because sometimes the game sometimes people with game is just sitting around waiting for you to see if you really want to know. You
Most
feel
definitely.
me? We just waiting on you to ask. So speaking on that, drop a random question in the chat.
Hey yo, I got a random question. Random. We gonna switch it up right now, Wiki, cause me and my bro Mo, we be talking right, and he be spitting some gang, bro. So this is for the niggas, the man out there that be wasting their time just because they horny and just spending time with a woman that's not bringing no value to their life, just because they're horny. You feel me? What's your advice to that, bro?
My advice to that is, I mean, at the same time.
Do you have any advice?
Yeah, because
I'm not saying that it's bad either. It could be good.
Exactly.
It could be good.
That's what I was getting at.
You feel me?
Because it's like, ultimately, what the fuck do you want? That's what you want. That's fine, and you right up your alley. That's what you want. If you're a person that's doing those kind of things, like you said, and you don't have someone to breathe about with, to converse with about those things, then first and foremost, you gotta understand what you truly want. Like I said, not to backpedal, but to really understand what you really want. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? If you just wanna waste off time and just just to fuck on somebody, just to fuck on them, that's what you want to do. Like you might have been someone that's in high school that didn't really get that much play, or in college you didn't get that much play, and now you're a certain age and the dominoes is falling for you finally. The stars are aligned for you now. You getting all this play out of nowhere, and that's, you want to just have fun. There's nothing wrong with that. Live your life. This life is for each of us individually to live and experience. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a fucking unicorn, my nigga, get to it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's not my motherfucking business. I know what the fuck I want to do. So just make sure you know what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So but if someone, to answer your question, if someone's to ask me specifically that question, looking for guidance, I would say, like I said, first, one, know what the hell you want, and then two, if what you're dealing with isn't in correlation to what you want, then making adjustments, obviously.
That's real shit.
Otherwise, you're gonna keep being unsatisfied.
What's your answer, Dad? What's your game for the horny niggas out there?
My game for the niggas that are horny. I kind of just like what Mo was saying is to each his own, bro. Like, we all got our own path, we got our own journey. You feel me? I can't tell you something that's wrong that might be helping you out. You feel me? A nigga might need to make that bus, and not if he didn't make that bus, he might have killed a nigga. You never know what a nigga going through on some real shit. He might have needed that love from a woman. So who am I to judge? But it's just like what he was saying. It's like, what do you want in life? You feel me? If you're somebody who have these goals and you're focused, you gotta be careful where you let your energy go to. You can't spread your energy thin. You feel me? You need all your energy, because sex is energy. You feel me? So if you really focus on manifesting something big, you feel me? You need all that energy. So that sex can be an illusion for that individual. In that case, that's when I feel like it can be bad for the individual. You feel me? Because that you're giving all your energy just because you're horny, my nigga. Hey, my nigga. Hey, time is an illusion. You're gonna have a badass female. You feel me? If you stick to your plan, you stick to your vision, you're gonna have badass females, or you can have badass females. What you want? You feel me?
Just as long as you believe that.
Exactly, as long as you believe. You feel me? I see Jay about to say something. Hey.
Yeah, so I don't know. I got 2 points, you feel me? So the first one, I don't know if this is too real or maybe it might just be me. But hey, bro, beat your meat. Beat your meat. Hey,
he's not lying.
He's not lying. You feel me? You
not lying.
Thinking like, oh, bro, you feel me? You over here going through it, about to text a few months. You ain't got no business texting and going backwards in your life, bro. Take some lotion, or maybe hop in the shower, do your thing. You feel me?
Whatever your speed is,
whatever your thing is, you feel me? That don't, you feel me? Look, take that time.
No, real talk.
Bet me you thinking different after that.
For surely.
You feel me? Because you're going to be focus on what you was thinking you're doing. You're going to be like, damn, JD, good looking. I needed that little clear up. You feel me? Now, if you do your thing and you still like, man, I still want a female. Okay, now you know.
Now you know.
You feel me? You wasn't business time. You was female time. Now, the other thing, speaking on Dev with the energy, you feel me? For those people who are, I think, religious in the belief of God, you feel me? And that, God has created everything, right? Someone told me that the closest time that we're like God is when we're having sex, because that's when we're creating life. You feel me? Yeah. Because that's when we're creating life, literally. You feel me? That's when we're the closest like God is when we're creating life. You feel me? So when you're taking that energy for the men, you feel me? We all know what it is. This ain't class. You feel me? Like that. This ain't sex ed. But when you spend that energy and you waste it, you feel me? That's pure energy that you could use to create life. You feel me? So when you maintain it inside, you have more God-like energy within you. And for me, I think the longest period of time I've been abstinent might have been actually not abstinence. The longest time I've gone without busting a nut. You feel me? That's no jacking off, no females. You feel me? I think it had to been like 6 to 8 months. You feel me? Straight. And
Strong brother,
bro, my level, hey, my level of intuition at that time though. Bro, it was crazy. You feel me? It was crazy. It could have been me. It could have been me on some placebo. You feel me? But that's just my thoughts on it. Take what you want with it. So you know what? Random. What if you had to pick a sport that isn't basketball, football, or soccer? You feel me? What? And you could be the star athlete of that sport. What sport would it be?
baseball for sure.
Okay.
Hell, shit. If you just asked me what sport you'd play in general, I would say baseball.
Okay, baseball.
Hell yeah, I love basketball, I love football, but baseball, that's where the real baseball and soccer where the money at.
That's facts.
That's where the big checks at.
Number one.
Yeah, soccer that's an international sport. You know what I'm saying? It's not big here per se, but and globally it's soccer, football as they say, globally. You know what I'm saying? But to answer your question, baseball for sure because it's the lowest injury rate.
Ooh,
okay. A lot of big paydays, and you can play to 40 if you really want to comfortably. Baseball, you can comfortably play till you 40. You can go from 18 to 40 and be a professional baseball player if you truly want to, comfortably too.
Okay, Random Mo, I know you're a man of details. Where in your life do you not pay attention to the details?
That's a great question. That's a great question. I don't pay attention to the details and things that I see every day. So, in terms of
that's kind of deep.
Like, how can I say? Sometimes I kind of take for granted the shit around the normal shit around you or the day-to-day things around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the shit we overlook every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, my mom's gonna be here at this time, or
you don't even think about it.
My cousin's gonna get off work at this time, or all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of overlook that shit because it's not gonna always be that way.
You're right.
It's not gonna always be that way.
You know what? That's crazy too. This one's random. When my first job, I used to work overnight at a 7-Eleven. I was like 16. You feel me? And there was hella like knocks coming through, some bums coming through, but it was one homeless man that was solid. You feel me? His name is Donnie. And he did narcos because he was in pain, but he never abused them, you feel me? And the only thing he would come in and ask for would be leftover food, or he would ask for the half and half, you feel me? Because it's like you can get a lot of like nutrients out of just a little bit, you feel me? And there's a whole bunch of stories I can go into about Donnie. But you feel me? I seen him today, and he was at the intersection, you feel me? Had a sign or whatnot, and I pulled over. And I ain't give a fuck. I threw on my hazard lights. I was like, y'all finna go around. You feel me? I ain't seen Donnie in years. Like, this brother was for sure a part of what I call my childhood, the end of my childhood. And I just stopped, you feel me? And I seen him. It's been like months since I seen him. I gave him a dub. And he was like, hey, man, go pull over. Like, pull over. I got his number again. Every time I see him, he gets another phone. So I'll never expect him to actually call me. But what made me stop, I stopped, and I got a video with him. You feel me? Because I'm like, for me, it was like, I had that moment. I'm like, damn, one of these times I'm going to come by this intersection and not realize the last time I seen Donnie was the last time I seen Donnie. So I'm like, for me, I know I'm going to tell his story for like the rest of my life. So I pulled over and I got a little video and I was like, hey, this Donnie, you feel me? If you ever hear the stories, like, this is actually him. You feel me? And it was
That's
like,
big.
For me, it was like, I appreciate that. But for me, it was like, I just... a lot of times we don't, like you said, those details.
Yeah.
Like, we don't think about that in that moment, and it's like, it's crazy that you mentioned that. You feel me? Because it reminded me of that. It happened earlier today.
Yes, I be for real. You sleep on the everyday shit. Like I said, you got your whole life planned out, this and that. But it's like, you know, you don't think about the small shit. Like, you know, I think I was sentimental here, making you cry and shit. But, you know,
I had a whole mind. I'm like,
but
yeah.
you know, everybody gonna be here. It's gonna be a time where a lot of people ain't here. That's life. That's the facts of life. You know what I'm saying? So I think to answer your question, I think that's the shit that I don't pay attention to or have the most details on. You know what I'm saying? Because I choose not to, because it's like an autopilot in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm so focused in being detailed on these things that I think are so important. But there's gonna be a time where, you know, things are gonna shift and change, and then it's gonna be like, damn, I kind of feel like that was more important. You know what I'm saying? So it's inevitable. It's going to be always, everybody's going to go through that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's something that's always in the back of my mind though.
Man, that's some real shit. So I'll just actually go ahead, 2D.
Oh, you about to say something else?
No, I'll catch it after.
Oh, I'll come out to switch it up.
Okay, yeah. So for anybody out there, you feel me? If you got people like, yo, just like really look at them because it's a moment. I hope it's a 100
Yeah, it was
years
no
from now.
time soon.
You feel me? No time soon at all. But I'm aware of my own. I think the word is mortality.
For surely.
You feel me? So it's like, I don't want to tell you to embrace it, but just pay a little bit more attention. You feel
Enjoy
me?
each moment. Truly enjoy each moment. You know what I'm saying? Don't just live each moment. Enjoy each moment.
Enjoy it.
So Mo, one thing, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like you're somebody that has a lot of self-confidence.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I love how you answer that. You know you have self-confidence. So there might be a viewer out there that might be watching this video and might be like, "Yo, Mo, I wish I had self-confidence. I'm trying to gain that self-confidence. Cause I feel like there's a lot of people out there that don't have self-confidence. You feel me? And that's hindering them
Oh, for sure.
in life. So what's some? Can you give somebody some advice on building self-confidence?
First and foremost, avoid waking up and the first thing you do is go to social media. Because now the first thing you're doing, you're not realizing that we've been brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing you're doing subconsciously now is comparing your life to others. The first thing you do when you wake up.
Didn't even realize it.
How can your day be successful if you've been comparing yourself to 30 people before you even got out of bed? You get what I'm saying? So the moment you get out of bed, you're gonna continue that pattern. You're gonna be driving to work and seeing all the nice cars that you don't have. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna get to work and see the people that have the positions that you don't have. You're gonna see the people eating lunch that you're not eating. You're gonna keep comparing yourself all day subconsciously. You're not even knowing why you're doing that. Now you're depressed. You're in a bad mood. Never knowing why. It all stemmed from that initial action that you chose to perform when you first woke up. You know what I'm saying? So definitely avoid social media, and not avoid social media, but take a break. Take a moment to take a break and be able to understand what social media actually is and what it's for, and what the strengths of social media are and not the downfalls. Right? Play the game basically. Social media is a game. Play the game. You know, life's a game. Shit, play the game accordingly, and then so basically, the first step is to not compare yourself. Long story short, that's the whole correlation with the social media, is not to compare yourself to others. You know what I'm saying? What does success look like to you? You know what I'm saying? Not when you go on social media with someone with a nice car successful. Like what does it mean for you to be successful? If you were to write down 5 things that will make you successful, what would those things be? You know what I'm saying? Not what makes Floyd Mayweather successful.
Right.
What's gonna make you successful if you to write those 5 things?
For real, it don't matter if it's something as simple as a house and a car that drive versus elaborate as a mansion with a jet that fly. You feel me?
What's a success look like to you, truly to you? Not what you think people will tell you you're successful for. What is it? What feels right to you as success? You know what I'm saying? That will definitely help your confidence. Because for me, the moment I did those kind of things, and I mean, I've always not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always comfortable in my skin. I think different. Like I said, I know I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's a creative genius or artsy kind of person, they crazy.
A little
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? So I'm a little off. I can admit it. But at the same time, it's like I've always known how I want to approach things, what success looks like to me, all those kind of things. And it's crazy because like up until probably like 2 years ago, I used to be very materialistic. You know what I'm saying? I'm still into fashion, all those kind of things, but I always thought like I had to have the latest this or the latest shoe this and all that kind of thing. But it's like you get to a point like, not only that, I take very good care of my I take very good care of my things that I do have. So I got kicks that's 5 years old that still look brand new. But it's like, as I shed those old habits, it was like my mind just started really opening up. It's like to so much greater things. I was able to like, you know, it like helped me be less judgmental. Cause like as me being hella materialistic, I'm looking at niggas like, oh, he got them shoes on, or what's this nigga wearing, or she got that on, or it's like, you don't know what the fuck that person got going on. Who gives a fuck what they wearing? Like that's what we sitting here talking about what someone's wearing right now. Like who care about that kind of shit? You know.
Then sometimes if like we materialistic, sometimes the way we looking at them for having those type of shoes on is because we would feel that way about ourselves having those type of shoes.
For surely.
So it's like, I mean, I know you knew that already, but for the viewer, for people out there who not really sure why you feeling some type of way towards somebody, it's because that's sometimes how you view yourself, and that's not always in a bad way. It could be. I got a friend, my boy Mike was on the podcast. You feel me, Mook. I remember I went over and seen him one time, and my brother was so fucking mad because he was a literal person, and everybody else he was talking to was not literal. Like they said things they did not mean. They're not literally saying what they mean. And he was hella frustrated. I'm like, hey, bro. I'm like, it sucks to be a literal person, bro. Because most of the time you by yourself.
For surely.
And it's like you gotta understand that everybody around you is not literal. So stop looking at them the way you would look at yourself and the standards you hold to yourself. Stop holding other people to your standards. You feel me? Now, if it's a conversation, you agree, like me and Dev, we understand, like, hey, we doing a podcast. There's certain things that I bring. There's certain things that he brings. And then if you renege on that, okay, that's different. That's an agreement. You that's a standard that you agreed on that you're not holding yourself to. So that's different.
Never talk.
But Random Mo, is there a trait or a skill or like a part of your personality that you working in or strengthening right now?
Patience, for surely. Patience. That's my word of the year for myself. Is patience. Because I feel like a lot of times I have a lot of great things brewing, but that intuition, that gut feeling, sometimes can like, how can I say? Sometimes I kind of jump the gun early. Like my intuition might be telling me something, but I'm not really letting that truly unravel or play out the way it's supposed to. I'm kind of jumping the gun, kind of so like my intuition was giving me was providing the awareness. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, there's something brewing here, but I'm kind of like jumping the gun and removing the lid before it's just done boiling. It's not done boiling yet. Let me put that lid back on.
It's like trying to slice a cake before it's done
Yeah,
baking.
it ain't done yet.
And shit. It's
like, you onto the right track, but you didn't really let it, you know what I'm saying, marinate all the way. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's my big thing, patience. You know what I'm saying? And with a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Like even like I was saying earlier with the whole being able to rationalize in the midst of a moment. You know what I'm saying? That's something that's still an everyday battle. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to know something, but till you actually apply it. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I still have my battles. I might be having a whole month or 2 months straight where nothing sets me up. But then there's just that one day I just wake up and have that certain thing in my mind. And someone says something simple and I just go off. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, and I'll be like, in that, but it's getting way much easier in that moment now. I'm like catching myself like, damn, I have to do all that. And I'll be like, you know what? And I'll catch my words. And like one big thing with me is like when I'm debating, or even not debating, because that's a very strong word, but I'm just conversating with people and we're like, say, we're just throwing ideas off each other. One thing that's big to me that I catch myself, make sure I try not to do, is to belittle people's ideas, and to be like, not to be like, oh, you're wrong, you do it this way, or like, no, that's not what it is, it's this. Like telling someone, nah, and so on, that's powerful. Like, because now that person can, they kind of, you not seeing it, but that person kind of shrinking in their shoes a little bit, because you're like, nah, you talking over them like, but this is what it is, this and that. Like, and you talk with conviction, like you really, sometimes we be talking conviction, like we know what we talking about, we don't know what we talking about. Like, we got this whole like preconcept, like misconception in our head, like we just think we know what we talking about, we don't. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
That sounds like the opposite of what you mentioned earlier. The opposite of speaking life into somebody.
Yeah, talking down on somebody. You taking life out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's big. You gotta be, your word choice is huge. You know what I'm saying? You can uplift people, or you can make them feel down or feel low. So that's, like I said, that's for the whole patience and everything. It's like I'm getting great on that and just being more. You know what I'm saying? Chill.
What kind of things situations or settings trigger your impatience?
I mean, the best way I can answer that question is my biggest flaw is I expect myself and others. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times shit that sets me off is like, I'm like, why would you do that? I wouldn't do that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, everybody's their own person. I can't be mad at you because you doing that shit. That's what you do. So if you a duck, then shit, I know you a duck. Yeah. I know you a duck. Like, shit.
Walk straight.
I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm not gonna be like, why don't you do some lion shit if you a duck? You did some duck shit. You a duck. Shit, I ain't gonna be mad.
Yelling at the duck. Yeah. So, man, damn, what was the bar? You had another bar that just triggered something. Oh, you said something like, I'm a shark and y'all barracudas. You feel me? So it's an analogy I use all the time that sharks don't trip off of guppies. You feel me? And that reminds me of what you said. So like you said, if you a duck, you're gonna be a duck. And it's like, in life, you know you're a shark, you know you're a lion, you feel me? In real life, shark don't give a fuck what a guppy's doing. You can snack all off my shit. You can eat my leftovers. You clean my arm, well, under my fins, my gills, whatever. Like, shark is not tripping off that. You feel me? Our eyes are on bigger targets. You feel me? So if people around you are acting like guppies, you feel me? Stop tripping on them. You a shark. You feel me? Do your thing, swim.
Most definitely.
Let them be guppies, man.
That's real shit. Do you hear what these people are? I mean, these mains, my bros are saying, they're saying some real shit, y'all. So random, we gonna switch it up, y'all. So shout out to my bro Jay, y'all. It was just his birthday, you feel me? You feel me? We had a great time, y'all. It was we got to unplug. We was up there by Napa, up in the mountains, and for the whole weekend I had my phone off, right? And I did a lot of self-reflecting. I felt like, first of all, everybody needs to take some time to unplug away from reality. You feel me? Away from society and get to know thyself. Just get some time away. You feel me? Maybe you don't need to do the whole weekend. You can just do a day. Maybe you don't need to do a day. Maybe you just need to do 6 hours. Maybe not 6 hours. Just do 2 hours. Some time away from society so you get to know yourself. And one thing that I was self-reflecting on when I was out there was that I think way too damn much, you feel me, and not follow the feeling. Cause life is way more easy when you follow that feeling. And when I say follow that feeling, I'm talking about listen to your intuition, just like what we're talking about right now with Mo. When you listen to your intuition and you listen to that voice, life can be so much smoother. And let me give you a quick little example. Let's say your first mind be like, hey, yo, Dev, let me put this jacket on. You be like, nah, fuck, I ain't gonna put that jacket on. I'm good. Next you know, it start raining. You didn't even know it was gonna rain, but something told you to put that jacket on. If you would have listened, your life could be so smooth. So a lot of times we overanalyze shit. If you just follow that feeling, you feel me? Let's give an example. Hey, and this is not throwing shade. This is giving your flowers. Just rewind. That nigga said he had 10,000 views on TikTok. You feel me? What made that nigga not follow that feeling and keep that shit going? I don't know. You feel me? But I feel like if you'd have kept following that feeling, he probably would have been at 100,000 views right now, 1 million views. You feel me? It's a lesson because he probably need to hear what I'm saying right now to him. You feel me? It's just like follow that feeling. Stop overthinking about shit, y'all. Listen to your intuition because life can be way more smooth and way more easy. You feel me?
And since we giving out flowers, you feel me, let me hand some out too. So 3D asked me if he should get on TikTok, you feel me? And I'm like, hell yeah, post it on TikTok. Like, what? And I think he was in his brain, he was like, damn near, nah, I ain't gonna post it on TikTok. But I felt, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like his brain said that, but he was like, nah, I'm still gonna do it anyway, even though I don't feel like doing it. I'ma just, you feel me? I'ma just go with that. You feel me? Posted it. I think the first video did like 400 views on like the first day or something like that. That's it. He just went on there and posted it. I don't even think he made no friends on there or nothing. He just went on there and posted it. 400 views. Boop. So it's like, give him his roses on that. You feel me? Because even when you get some, like your first mind comes up and then your brain gonna kick in. Sometimes you can muscle past what your brain is saying and just make yourself listen to your first mind, and your life still will get easier because now he's got some traction on TikTok. You feel me? That's without him even making a video for TikTok. You feel me? That's just copy and pasting. So now he's on a winning streak.
Hey, winning streak. So we're going Mo, I have a question for you, bro. What influenced you? What? Okay, fuck influenced you. Why are you making music for? Like, why is that your passion? Like, I know you have a purpose. So, what's your purpose for you making music for, bro?
I feel like I've always been good with words. So, like, I always like to write and shit. I used to write poetry, all that kind of stuff as a kid. So, I feel like before I even knew what a song was or the format to write a song, I used to just, those yellow notepads. I used to just write pages basically and call them songs. Basically, I would just write and just write a whole page like it's a song basically. And then I remember I was like in my freshman year. Shout out to my boy Tavi. He's like, "Hey, my pops be recording. You got a little setup at the house basically." So we went over there and started recording shit. Even his pops was like, "This young nigga's kind of dope." So when his pops told me that shit, I was like, that like even helped spark the shit even more. That was the first studio I recorded, like real studio I recorded that. So I was like, okay, this is cool,
Random, Mo, what you charge for a feature?
Shit, man. What's the budget?
Ooh, he said he might work with you.
What's the
You
budget?
feel me? Might work with you. I don't know yet, but I need to get up in the studio. You feel me? I ain't never went to one, so.
Yeah, it's definitely a good experience. Like even if you never like, make music, you never thought you could. It's still a good experience. Like, it's like rock climbing or some shit.
Yeah.
I advise everybody just to try one time to go to get in the booth and just record. It's a great experience that everybody should experience.
That's real shit.
That's a fire.
So, Random, we're coming towards the end of the show, bro. So before we close it out, I have a couple more questions, bro. So, Random, if your life was a movie, what would the name of the movie be and why?
Humble Arrogance.
Humble Arrogance. Okay, why? Break that down, man.
Cause I feel like it's a very thin line with me. Like a lot of people, like some people might meet me and say I'm cocky. Some people might meet me and say I'm very humble or quiet or whatever it may be, or mysterious. So I feel like the balance of those two things is humble arrogance. You know what I'm saying? It's the best way to describe me. Everybody's gonna have their own perception of me. And I can't please everybody. So I feel like the best way to describe that, like I said, is to be humbly arrogant.
Yo, random. Did y'all see y'all motherfucking Fasty answer that question?
That's a record.
I said, yo. I asked the question. You said, whoop, humble arrogance. I said, nigga, did you know I'm about to ask you that question? Nigga? Damn. Hold up, man. Okay, hold up, random. So, okay, if you could talk to anybody, it could be a celebrity, anybody that passed away, you feel me? Who would you talk to? And what's the reason why you would talk to them? And what conversation would you have, too?
Damn. That's a great question. I'm gonna do two parts of the answer. I'm gonna do a 2-part answer. I'm gonna do someone that's passed away and someone that's still alive.
Okay.
Passed away, definitely Nip. Without a doubt. I like the way his mind was wired. I always resonated with him well before he even became big. I was on Nip when he was still underground. I remember I was like 8th grade and I came across him. I was like, who's this guy looking like a light skinned Snoop Dogg? Like he was just hella dope to me for some reason. I seen he had the Malcolm X chain and shit. I'm like, this dude was dope as hell. So it felt like, I never met the man. It felt like I was part of his grind, his upbringing, his rise as far as his music career. Like, like a lot of shit that inspired my own path, So I would definitely love to him, pick my brain, pick his brain, and just converse with him for surely. And so yeah, for that first part, definitely Nip. Someone that's alive, I'd have to say shit. Maybe Master P, honestly.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
I say Master P. Cause I feel like Master P I gotta write it down in my journal. I want to work with Master P. So
It's on the way.
yeah, so one day, very soon, we work with him. I just like the way that he composes himself, conducts his actions, and the way he carries himself is very with business. He's straightforward. He's not no funny shit. Not no play shit. He ain't got no time to play around. Just from what I can see from the outside looking in. So and based off his actions and what he's established with his empire. So definitely Master P is someone that I feel like if I was to have a couple of conversations with him, he could definitely spark some shit in me that can take me to the next level, for surely.
Okay, random. So we asked you what your favorite tequila was. We asked you what your favorite weed is. But random, what's your favorite fruit or vegetable?
Ooh, fruit. Damn.
Actually,
Fruit's hard.
Fruit and vegetable. What's your favorite fruit and your favorite vegetable?
Fruit hard, because I've been coming across, like I be following this page on Instagram called like Fruits and Roots or some shit. I don't know if you heard of it.
Roots go crazy.
Yeah, and I've been seeing all the crazy ass exotic fruits they be posting and shit. We don't have access to all that shit in America, so I just still try to go to the little the Asian stores and the Latin stores and try to see what kind of exotic fruit I can get. Because sometimes they have that shit that sprouts, but it be hella unripe and be off. But I really want to try some sweet dragon fruit because I only tried the white dragon fruit.
The yellow one.
Yeah, I want to try the yellow one or the red one.
I didn't like the white one.
The white one tastes like water. It tastes like nothing.
Tastes weird. The yellow one different.
But to answer your question, I'm real big on damn, that's hard, man. Fruit. I'm gonna throw a curveball and say kiwi.
Yeah.
Cause before, like I've always liked kiwi a lot, but I never know how to like cut it or whatever. So basically what I started doing is just cutting it in half and spooning it out, basically.
You ever try peeling it? Like a
okay. But it's hella work.
Messy,
it's hella work and messy. The juice is starting all
work.
over you. So I just started cutting them joints in half and just spoon them out. Yeah. So it's real. I like them.
All right, y'all. So we just had another fire little episode at the Loft edition. But you know what? We're gonna do something a little different. Since we're talking about manifestation, you feel me? This is your time to speak into the camera, because this is about to be history, bro.
Most definitely.
Speak to history, your manifestation that you got coming to life right now, bro. Just some of them, you don't feel like, some of them that you willing to share with the world right now, bro. Speak that shit to existence, man. This is history right now, so you can go back and watch this shit and be like, yo, that's crazy. I said that shit.
I feel like this gonna be the year where everything catapults. Everything's unraveling the way it's been supposed to. I feel like I'm going to finally reap the benefits of my labor this year.
Man, I fuck with you, but I damn near want you, with the utmost respect, my brother, I damn near want you to say that again with taking the I feel like out of there.
Most definitely. This is the year. You're right. This is the year that I'm saying that I reap the benefits of my labor. That's most definitely what I'm getting from my gut. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Hey, so one thing I know about the universe, from experience, universe loves detail. What's something in detail you can know? What's something in detail, man?
This year, I'm gonna be a breakout artist this year.
Hey, let's go. Breakout artist, Westside Moe. He said it's happening 2021 worldwide. Y'all about to be knowing who the fuck Westside Moe is. We already saying it. We already see it. Time is just catching up now.
Most definitely.
Hey, random for the viewers who just now meeting you. Mo is actually an acronym. What does it stand for?
MOE, my name stands for Making Obstacles Eradicate. You know what I'm saying? Quick, I don't wanna hold y'all too long, but a quick story behind that is when I was in high school, you know, or before high school, before my first rap name was Little Ace. And I remember I was in my freshman year, I was in computer class, and my homeboy, you know what I'm saying, my homeboy Hensley, shout out to Hensley. He was like, we was in class, he sent me a video from World Star. And it was this video, DJ Khaled, and it's, you know, I introduced you to Ace. Listen, it's Ace. Ace Hood. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? Because at that time, there's nobody else named Ace that was at least that made it. You know what I'm saying? So here I am as a kid thinking I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna be little Ace. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I see DJ Khaled hyping up this new dude named Ace Hood, and I'm just like, oh hell no, I'm feeling some kind of way. So I kind of wanted to change my name. So I still wanted to. I came up with MOE. You know, Making Obstacles Eradicate, because at the time I was really infatuated with the idea of acronyms. You know what I'm saying? I liked how you could have something that was simplified, but it stood for something, or, you know what I'm saying, had a deeper meaning. So I was really infatuated with that concept. So I came up with, you know, MOE, make money over everything. But I remember I used to always be at these apartments with my boy, with my other homeboys, and he had like I had a neighbor. She was like a couple grades above us. You know what I'm saying? And I remember one day we were just chilling. She was over her balcony, and I was probably my homeboy smoking or something, whatever we was doing. And she was over her balcony. She seen us, and she just kept looking at me hella weird. I'm like, why is she looking at me like that? And out of nowhere, she was just like, why is your rap name Money Over Everything? Money over God? Money over your family? Money over your mom? Money over this? She just kept going. It was there like a sitcom kind of like scene. Like she was not playing with me. Like she felt some kind of way looking at me because she was looking at me like that don't suit him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, at the time I couldn't see what she was doing, obviously, you know what I'm saying? But like as I went home, I was kind of like, I just kept hearing her voice in my head. Her say that, I'm like, she's not lying though. She's right. That doesn't suit me. That doesn't fit me. You know what I'm saying? But so at that time I was, you know, doing my work, what I was doing. You know, I'll start at this time recording in studios and shit. So I still wanted to keep it MOE or Mo. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, let me just change the meaning. So I came up with Making Obstacles Eradicate, because I felt like that's what I have to do in life to be successful, to get to that point of success. What it looks like to me, I have to always overcome obstacles and overcome challenges and face challenges and rise above them. You know what I'm saying?
He made lemonade, plenty lemonade to be made, mates. Give it up to indeed, mates. Fucking Mo, mate. You're
Most
fucking
definitely.
incredible, mate. You're fucking incredible, mate.
Cheerio, mate.
Hey, cheerio, mate. Indeed, mate. Let's go, mate. Oh, let's go, mate. Mate, we on a fucking winning spree, mate. You feel me, mate? But anyway, y'all, this been a fire-ass episode, man. And before we close it out, bro, where can they reach you out, bro? What are you promoting right now, bro? You know, let them know,
Yeah,
man.
man. So on all platforms, I need you to grab that new project I just dropped with E. Fetty and DJ Straps. It's called Off the Record. That's on all platforms. Every platform you can think of, it's on there. Also, I got another project with my other cousin, More Productions, dropping next month, featuring Top Shelf Deezy and Dwayne the Same. That one's called Ziplocs and Turkey Bags. So, you know what I'm saying, back-to-back EPs. What's dope about this is the first one dropped on January 11th, you know what I'm saying? So if you on your spiritual shit, that's 111, you know what I'm saying? And then this next one's dropping next month on February 22nd, you know, that's 222. So that's it's real dope to me how I came that way. That wasn't planned. That just, you know, that's the universe talking to us. So like I said, it's definitely the year where everything's gonna unravel the way it's supposed to. I'm on social media, MOE, you know what I'm saying? All musical platforms, Westside Moe. Westside, one word, space, MOE.
Let's go. Hey, Jay, you got anything you want to say to people before we close it out?
Yeah, I got one for the people, man. I give y'all what my last little thoughts is, you feel me? So last time we came down to the loft, we met Mo a little bit, you feel me? And I'll be thorough, you feel me? I'm like, man, this brother's hella cool, you feel me? Like, it's something about, you can sense people's energies, you feel me? And I'm like, this brother for sure, he on some been there, done that. Is some wisdom there, you feel me? It's just a damn near like I want to say composed / poised energy. You feel me? So coming to do the show with you, what I'm realizing is a lot of people, you feel me, that we see as successful are us just further down the line. You feel me? And like what really stood out when you said your first rap name was Lil Ace. I'm like, that was for me, was like, oh shit, he had another rap name, like, cause you come off as, you feel me, pose and as composed and shit. I'm like, I'm like, ain't no way he ever had another rap name. Like Mo probably came in the game knowing who he is, just spitting the truth. Like we forget that this is like almost like a polished version of you, because you've been working on your craft, you've been working on yourself, you done been through shit. On top of that, now you overstanding shit, and it's just like we can sometimes, I feel like we can forget that, like seeing someone a little bit further than we are, you feel me? So it's like, just keep in mind that, like Dev tell me all the time is an illusion, you feel me? And what you can see, you can achieve. So yeah,
most definitely.
Yeah, hey, let's go. You heard them. Time is an illusion. And before I close out the show, let me put my manifestation out there. Random Conversation is going on a worldwide tour. Random Conversation is known worldwide. Random Conversation is one of the top 3 podcasts out in the world. Random Conversation, we getting endorsements, we getting sponsored. You feel me? It's a movement. And not just that. Random, we are uplifting, we are changing, we are helping people out that they're looking for that help. You feel me? You come on Random Conversation, you gonna get that positive energy, you gonna get that love, you gonna get the upliftment, you gonna get that joy, you gonna get that times when I fuck up when I'm talking, just to show you it's okay not to be perfect. You feel me? Because I'm gonna stay authentic. I'm not over here on no script or nothing. The only thing I write down is notes and questions. You feel me? After that, we keep it rolling. If I fuck up, we gonna keep it rolling. You feel me?
Keep it rolling like Kelly.
Exactly. So when you come on Random, y'all getting some real authentic shit, and it's just the beginning of the movement. Y'all being a part of history. So keep tapping in, keep subscribing, and keep spreading this word, because it's random. And y'all already know my slogan. I love you, but you need to love yourself, man. And what I keep saying, it's all about growth. So stay evolving, fam. Yay. Random.